All right, and we're back. I think I figured out super chat. So I'm talking to myself because I literally just went live. But I think I figured out super chat. So I'm going to go in on my own live and see if I can pay myself some money. How about it, guys? Let's see what's popping. Let me see. Is it popping up? Ooh, y'all weed be itching. Oh, I can't believe I just said that on live. I can't believe I just said that. It's so low light. Oh, maybe that's just because my camera. So, hey guys, as you enter the room, say something so that I can know who I'm here with. I want to put this up here. Oh, I wish I could go here. Oh, look at that lighting. How beautiful. I'm such a Libra moon. Okay, so basically I left. I did a series of readings. And I came back. Let me cut this sound off with my dork ass. Yeah. So I'm back. So if you would like a reading, I'm doing $5 readings tonight. The title should say it all. These readings can center around love, career, money, honestly, anything. It's just that I'm only doing, there we go. That's pretty. I'm only doing one question for that $5 if you like a personal reading. Right now, personal readings are only going for $25 and you can get like a full reading with me. You just have to PayPal me and then leave me some contact information so I can get in touch with you. Or as you PayPal me, you can email me as well and say, hey, I already submitted my payment. I'd like to know about A, B, or C. That goes for tarot and astrology, but I don't want to get too much over your guys' heads because I don't want you guys to get confused about what I do because I do a lot, okay? So how about if we just put this one here? I'm trying to situate my candles and my laptop so that everything can be nice and happy. And the laptop doesn't want to be happy, so y'all gonna be on tilt. It's cool because I'm still here. So, all right. So, guys, if you would like your reading, hey, Sauce Boss, you like this lighting? Look, I have 3 candles. Here I have my Walmart candle. It's in coconut lime. This one's a little bit fancier. I forget where I got this from. But it's blood orange and teak wood. It's very sensual. I love this smell. I love it. And then this one is, I think I got this from Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know where I got this, but sparkling amethyst. And it's like lavender. It's so beautifully scented. But I'm being a dork. So basically, if you'd like a reading, I just went, the reason I stopped my last live is because I wanted to try to enable super chat. And I hope I did it right, because if not, I just don't know how to do that shit. But I'm sending myself a super chat now, so let's see if it works. Yes, I sent myself a super chat. So super chat works. In order to do it, all you have to do is you open up the live. Can you guys see this? Let me turn my brightness down. Open up the live, right? Y'all with me? Down here, it says, like, there's your icon. On this side, there's a little S. If you press that, you can go ahead and send that $5 for your reading through super chat. The last time I had 3 beautiful, lovely girls go ahead and purchase readings. And the way it works is you pay me your money. It's going to pop up on here and then ask me your question on here in the chat. And then I will get to it. Like right now I have my cards. And actually for this reading, I decided to kind of up the ante a bit because last time it was sort of impromptu. So I only had my Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. This time I brought that deck. Of course, it's in my hand stuff. And then I have the Romance Angels. If y'all want a love question, I got those. I have, what else do I have? Hold on. My regular old tarot deck. And I love these. This is my first deck. I forgot who made it, but there's a Learn to Read Tarot book and it comes with the deck. And these are just like absolutely phenomenal. I learned tarot so quick. I wish I do have the book somewhere. I just don't know where it is. And I'm not going to get up and go find it. But It's in Barnes and Noble. I know last time I went to Barnes and Noble, I saw it there. I actually think I got mine at a Barnes and Noble. Yeah, I did. So if you want to learn tarot, all you got to do is go pick up a book, baby, and connect to yourself. So those are your only 2 prerequisites. And then I also have, for my last deck, I've actually got the Sonia Coquette Trust Your Vibes. And my father bought me some more decks for my birthday. I don't know what happened to them. Like, I literally misplaced them. So the next time you guys see me on live, I'll not 9 times out of 10 have those cards with me. I have a Divine Feminine deck that I really wanted to use right now. I spent the last like 5 minutes looking for it and I couldn't find it. Got a Divine Feminine deck, and I have a, I forget the other one, but it's really cool. Like my favorite deck aesthetically. I'm going to show you guys. You guys know, I be knowing what I'm talking about, but I don't never know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, but I be knowing what I'm talking about. I just have a hard time getting you to know what I'm talking about. Unless it comes down to this tarot, because baby, I could talk about that all day. So if you guys are interested in a personal reading, go ahead, send that super chat. If super chat is not an option for you, you may submit your $5 via PayPal. I'm sorry, I'm kind of tilting you out, but I'm going to leave the link right here. That's how I had my last girl sending their payments, because I literally in the last 10 minutes just figured out how to work super chat. What is it? PayPal.com/me. What is it? I don't even fucking know. Let me see. But if you guys have a general question, honestly, I'll pull for general questions. Right now, if nobody comes up with anything, I will be doing a Divine Feminine and a Divine Masculine reading. So it's up to you guys. You can do this the easy way. You can do it the hard way. If y'all were with me in that last chat, y'all know exactly why I keep saying that. I'm writing the PayPal link now, just so y'all know I'm not just in my phone ignoring you. I'm actually looking up the link, paypal.me. Is that what it is? PayPal.me/Nell for High Vibe. I think that is what it is. Yeah, that's it. So PayPal.me. And so if Super Chat doesn't work for you, just copy and paste that link. Pay $5, come back, give me your question, and we'll just work it out like that. That's just that on that. I think I'm going to back up some. I don't have a room, so I'm going to have to pull you guys closer. Okay, so Spirit, I want to tap into the energies. Could you have a general reading? Thank you so much. Yeah, Gabby, you can get a general. You don't have to have a specific topic. You could just ask for general guidance. And shoot, I honestly, knowing me, I'll probably end up using all the cards on your reading anyway. But if you like that reading, just go ahead and send your super chat. And now that I know you want a general, I'll go ahead and pull on that for you. It's not a problem, babe. Let me pull you guys closer. Alrighty. Y'all, I got back problems. I've been needing that back support. Do you hear me? Holla if you hear me. Y'all must like something about my crazy ass. I'll be on here talking shit. Okay. Okay, so for right now, until we get Gabby in, I'm going to tap into, like I said, Spirit, please give me the energy. Oh, I got to crack my back. I just feel so vulnerable back there. Of the Divine Feminine right now. What energies are surrounding the Divine Feminine as of right now, Spirit? What can you tell us about her energy, her aura, what's going on around her? For those of you who don't know, I tap in, I resonate very, very like strongly with the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energy. I know y'all see me. I'm about to say some crazy shit, like off the wall, low-key. So I know y'all see me and I come on, I got these nails and I'm like, hair is done. I got my makeup and stuff like that. But I resonate so much with the masculine energy around me. Just like, I have that in me. And I also have that very feminine air. So I identify a little bit more as androgynous than just like straight up feminine. Like, so both energies resonate with me. A lot of people who are into, I don't know if you guys have heard about it, the twin flame, the premise of there being a such thing as twin flames. Usually that's where you hear about them talking about the divine feminine and masculine. But for me, it's more so just like a collective energy just split into two. That's basically all it is. So it could resonate with twin flames. It could resonate with, you know, karmics. It could resonate with people that have soul ties with other people. So just honestly, however it makes sense to you, take it that way. So when I do my readings for the divine feminine, if it resonates with you, take it. When I'm doing my readings for the divine masculine, if it resonates for you, take it. A lot of people cross watch. So if you identify as divine feminine, but you feel like your counterpart is divine masculine, and you hear me talking about the masculine, you can cross watch for him. You know what I'm saying? Identify with it in that way. I just wanted to kind of throw that out there because I know what I'm off into. I don't know my subscribers that well and like what y'all be looking at, like what y'all are off into. I know I talk a lot about astrology, but the occult as a whole has always had my attention. So I'm going to start pulling. And I've already got a couple cards out for the divine feminine. And so we're going to go ahead and read those real quick. Gabby, if you want your reading, babe, go ahead and just submit the $5 payment, and then I'll go ahead and get started whenever you're ready. Okay, so as far as the divine feminine right now, the feminine energy is holding on to so on one side, I see justice. Y'all, this Libra full moon keeps coming back to haunt us, and it hasn't even happened yet. Like, as I say that, my lucky number just came up on the live. Oh my goodness. So I say that to say, I be so in my head. I'm such an Aquarius. Let me explain to y'all what my mind just went a mile a minute, and it just traveled all the way across the earth and came back to me. So let me tell you what just happened. So basically, for those of you who did not join me in my last live, there's getting ready to be a Libra full moon on the 21st. It's the 19th, going into the 20th now. I'm in the United States. So, and the first, like the 3 days going up into a moon cycle, so either a full moon or a new moon, you feel the energies of that moon cycle, right? So we have a full moon, which means that we're bringing energies to us. And we also have it in Libra. So it's talking about partnerships, relationships, all those types of things. Libra rules themes of justice, one-on-one relationships, intimate relationships and interactions with people, whether that be romantic, best friends, business partnerships. Is usually not siblings, not people that you feel like a familial tie to, but somebody that you could create a familial tie with. So like a business partner, if you guys go into business and you guys stay in business for 30 years, your families might end up merging. You understand what I'm saying? But you're not born into the same family. You create that unity, that new entity, right? So I say all that to say, in this reading, in the middle, I have the Knight of Fire for the divine feminine. So I feel like somebody is getting ready to come to you. Somebody is getting ready to come and give you an offer, a passionate offer. It could be news of an event that's going to end up happening very, very quickly. Something is kind of cultivated. If I have to read this for love, I would say it's somebody that's very, very passionate and somebody that actually flies off the seat of their pants. But it might be kind of exciting for some feminines. Now, this situation could go one of two ways because literally 5 cards popped out. On one side, I have Justice and 3 of Earth. This is giving me the Libra new moon energy. That's why I was like, oh my God, oh, like mind blown, because these 2 cards together signify for me what Libra talks about. It talks about fixing the scales, right? So like if a situation is out of whack, the Libra comes in and does whatever it needs to do to restore balance to the situation. And that's where the Justice comes in. And then the 3 of Earth talks about actually having some creative energy and harnessing it and making it real, making it actual. Being a team player. It says the power of creativity. 3 of Earth is all about branding yourself. That's a very Libra trait because Libras are all about appreciation, what a thing looks like, value. So I see this thing, right? I see this candle here. It smells lovely. It's about however many ounces it is, and it's a nice color. I love how it adds to the decor in my home. I think it's worth about $10. That's Libra. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I get from this thing? Did you send your payment, Gabby? Let me see. I'm gonna check my PayPal. Okay, I got it, babe. So let me go ahead and finish this one real quick, and then I'm gonna get into yours. I'm not gonna take too long. But yeah, so it's about balancing out your scales, being a team player, pulling those into your circle who are going to help you to sort of brand yourself and help you sort of be your best self and put your best foot forward so that you can receive your blessings. On the other hand, you got to like really, really, really look at this person with a fine-tooth comb, because on the other hand, there's the 8 of air and the 5 of air. I don't like these two energies at all. It's no surprise to me that they both came out on the other side of the reading, because it's kind of just like, you fighting with a bunch of people and feeling trapped in a certain situation. So in essence, you have an opportunity to choose. That's Libra. You have an opportunity to choose. You can either go for A or for B. And Libra always sees both sides of the situation. At heart, like I said, Libra always wants justice, but justice isn't always easy. It's not always easy. And I do feel like you have a person that's coming in, that's going to help you make that decision. It's going to help you push forward. That's that Knight of Fire. It could be the Divine Masculine. I'm not saying that it's not, but hold on one second. Hello. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to go to the gym. I'll go down there and get it. Okay, thank you for reminding me. Y'all, I parked next door. I parked my SUV next door, and I forgot about it. So I gotta go get it. Not right now though. But yeah. So hey Barry. Thank you, Barry. So what I was saying was, I don't know if this Knight of Fire is exactly the masculine, and I'm actually gonna leave these cards here until after I get done with Gabby's reading, and then we'll come back to this and see who is that Knight of Fire and what is going on with that person, because your girl needs to know. So I'm gonna leave these cards here. So Gabby, you want a general reading, and I got you on that. So my question being, do you want the love cards? Yes or no? Let me know, because I'll pull them for you if you want them. But I'm going to go ahead and start with this other just general tarot deck that I have. So let me know, Gabby, if you want a love card or not, because I'll pull it. In the meantime, though, just center in with me, and we're going to meditate a little bit and just try to quiet our energy so that I can tap into yours. Spirit, can you please help me to guide Gabby? Give me whatever messages that you have for Gabby in general as to how she should go along the path of her highest good. You want a love card too? Okay, babe. Try to just breathe. Close your eyes if you need to. Center in with me. Just breathe. Focus on your energy. Focus all your energy to the middle, to your heart. Spirit, give me whatever messages that you have for Gabby Penguin. For Gabby, what message do you have for her? Just in general, she'd like to know what she should be doing, what energies are lying around her. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gabby? Okay, give me a minute, Gab. Give me a minute. What messages do you have for Gabby? Gabby, how old are you? It might seem like a dumb question, but I want to know. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gabby? 27. Okay. What messages do you have for Gabby in her life that will help guide her along her highest path, Spirit? So first card out of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles to me symbolizes you really having some like anxieties around finances maybe. And it's not to say that your finances are not as you'd like them to be. I don't know your situation. But what I do see is you having a very tight hold on them. So either you're not holding on tight enough and you're worried about spending too much, or you're not spending anything at all because you're worried about going broke at some point. But it could also mean that you're just restricting the energies. You're restricting your own energies. And so it's almost like even if you're making the dollar amount that you dreamt of making 5 years ago, you still are in a lack mind state. And so, no, you're not, you might not be, what is it, like wasting your energy, but you're also not allowing any energy in. When it comes to pentacles, pentacles are things that we can hold, things that we can touch, pragmatic energy, right? Yeah, working on your business. Okay. So yeah, you're like penny pinching. You're trying to make sure you don't make the wrong move. Make sure you're not being too constricted within yourself, Gabby. You don't want to cut off the inflow of abundance because you're cutting off the outflow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you should just be going out and, oh, you know, what's that thing? Y'all ever watch The Office where they like treat yourself? Don't cheat yourself. You know, that's kind of stupid. Like, you don't want to just waste all your money. But make sure as you're receiving, you're giving. Make sure that with your business and everything, you, like, say for instance, you make $25 a pop, whatever it is that you're selling, you make $25 a pop. Maybe every $25 you donate $5, or you get $25 and then you go, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, my way to give back, this might sound nuts. I always get my nails done. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm out here. I'm about to be looking together. I'm about to be right? So it's serving me. But also when I go get my nails done, I don't penny pinch on them. I go every 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Dang, my battery's about to die. Every 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And when I go, I tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go and I ask for good service. I get the little diamonds. I get the extras, right? So I'm sure that I'm looking right, but then I compensate the people just so that they know, like, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also sending a message to the universe. I'm not thinking, how expensive is it to get my nails done? It's one thing that I do. I make sure that I keep it up. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm making my money in my lifetime, I'm making sure to go and show love to my nail lady because I have it to be doing it for her. You understand? Hold on, Gabby girl. I hope you don't get mad at me, but my laptop is literally about to die. We got to work this out. We got to go set this up somehow. I'm going to go grab my extension cord real quick. Oh, this is a mess. Y'all see my studio right now? Like, a mess. A mess. Stay right here. I'll be right back. All right, hold on. Such a drag, bro. Such a drag. Like, the biggest drag ever. All right. Y'all, this is some bullshit. My laptop was literally just on 80% before I started. Hold on. Okay. So, now that is there. Hold on, Gabby. I'm sorry, baby. Give me a minute. What the hell? Y'all. Hold on, it's not plugged up. Okay, we should be money. Okay, we're good. So now I have to do like a whole new setup. Give me 2 seconds for that. This is such Gemini energy. Like, okay, now what? The universe is like, nope, that's not gonna work anymore. Try something else. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Whatever you want, girl. Whatever you need me to do, universe, girl. Alright, I'm actually going to take that there. These cards. Oh, here. And I'm trying to like change things around in my house. So everything is awry. Alright. And this is actually a little bit better. I'm not mad at the lighting situation. Alright, I'm gonna put this. Oh shit. Oh shucky ducky. Okay. Alright. Back in my bag. Now that all is said and done. Let me resituate. I got your cards here. I'll put those Divine Feminine cards over here. Alrighty, guys. Sorry, Gabby. Please forgive me. I know you know I didn't do it on purpose. I think I need a new battery for my laptop, just like as a whole. It's like shitty right now. But all right, girl. We's live. We's back. We's live. All right, babe. So, okay. So you've been doing the same thing. Yeah, just try to make sure you stay in that energy of abundance. And even just like, that's just one way to get down and dirty with it. Like to actually make it a real life thing. But at the same time, realize that even within your everyday life, I know I've experienced going through phases where my life isn't necessarily the most stable or as stable as I might like it to be. And I literally go around like this. And I like clench my jaw in moments where I'm supposed to be just chilling. And sometimes you just be sitting there strolling on Twitter or doing whatever you're doing. And then you realize like, you need to tell yourself, unclench your jaw. And then you do it and you're like, I didn't even realize my shit was that tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure that you're not holding on. Like you see him, he's holding on to these pinnacles so damn tight. It's almost tough for him to breathe. That nigga if he got to pee, what he gonna do? He can't even unzip his pants. He can't even put his wank out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can't even do regular nigga shit. Like if somebody comes surprise him, he gonna drop everything. You don't want to get caught off guard like that because you're trying to, you know, hoard your resources or you're so worried. I just keep getting anxiety. I keep getting a little bit of stress from this card. Let me push it back just a little bit more. Okay. And then we have, for you, Gabby, you also have, let me see, I'm lining these up. 3 of Pentacles. So that's a good card as far as business goes. It lets me know that you're in a state of actually deciding who you want to be. And I always call that my marketing and branding card because it's the card of actually having a skill. Oh my gosh, there's hair everywhere. Having a skill. The fuck? Okay. And taking it and making something more out of it. Like branding yourself. Like he knows how to make pentacles, right? And so not only does he make pentacles, but he makes pentacles with the green in the middle. They're 5-sided pentacles. And, you know, he's got this many little indentations in them and so on and so forth. And not only has he done it once, not only has he done it twice, but he's perfected it because he can do it 3 times in a row. So that means he's really that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He really the one. Like nobody else can do what he does. He has his craft mastered. And so when you're moving into business and you have this and it's a card of the tangible, of the physical, it's saying you're actually doing the physical work. You do Reiki. I need some Reiki. Do you do long distance Reiki? I need some Reiki. I'm stressed out. Okay. I have issues, but it's not about me. It's about you. If you have like a website or something like that, girl, leave it. Cause I need some energy healing. Okay. I'm trying to learn Reiki myself. I wish I could show you my book. It's in the other room. I'm not going back in there, but maybe me and you could connect. Yes. Get your certificate. Yes. This is a get your certificate card. This is a get your certificate card. When you're done, you will know back and forth and back how you want to do Reiki. You'll have your signature. right? Your Reiki signature, as far as how you want to do your energy transfers and how you, what, you know, power symbol you want to use for all your stuff. Like, it's real out here. You also have the Fool. So it's letting me know that you are taking a leap of faith. You are actually going for something that a lot of people would consider like, what the fuck are you doing, girl? Like, Reiki, what is that? Like 90% of the population, even though we're in this whole stage of awakening and stuff, they still don't know shit about shit. Okay, so don't be put off by people in the world who may look at you as if it's like, what are you doing? Mind your fucking business. There are people out there who are willing to pay top dollar for what I'm learning how to do. Don't let these people take what you're physically manifesting and try to make you feel like you have to like hold on to it so tight because it's like, oh, nobody's gonna believe in what I'm doing. Nobody, I might not make any money because who even knows what Reiki? Like, I'm not saying that's your situation, but that's the feeling I'm getting. Yeah, you haven't told anybody you quit your job. Yeah, so it's almost like you feel like you have to put a hold on your finances. You have to hold on to everything so tough. And honestly, I would not. All right, I know I just contradicted myself a little bit. I don't want you to feel ashamed. Don't be okay with the fact that that's what you want to do. That's what resonates within your heart. But you don't necessarily have to tell people because honestly, you got the Seven of Swords. I hate this card because it's about motherfuckers talking, having so much to say, and at the end of the day, they're not. They don't have your best interest at heart. You feel me? And it's very clear and apparent. You can feel it. It's palpable. You know, like, nah, I don't even want to let you that deep into my business because then you're going to, you know, not just the business of Reiki, but my business as a person. You don't need to know everything I'm doing. Yeah, you need your support still. I want you to know, I want you to develop really good support so that you don't have to feel this way. But I almost see why you feel this way. But rest assured that what you're doing is divinely guided. Anytime you're guided to take a full moment where it's like, this shit don't make no sense, but my heart is there. My heart's there. That is for you. You have to follow it. And sometimes the path hasn't been illuminated for other people because it's just not. Excuse me. It's just not their path. It's not their way to go. It's yours. Excuse me. You also have the Two of Wands. So I feel like at this point, you're making a decision creatively in your life, right? And the fact that you said you quit your job, I almost want to pull more cards because I feel like this is all telling me stuff that you already know. Like, you quit your job. You made your decision already. Which way do I want to go creatively in my life? If I'm the grand manifestor, do I want to do A or do I want to do B? And you already chose, hey, I'm going to go with my heart. I'm not going to worry about, you know what I'm saying? Like what people are saying financially. Yeah, I'm a little worried because I don't really know what's going to happen. Going into any business is that way. You could be selling fucking cupcakes or ass. You don't know what you're going to make at the end of the week until you go into it and you do it. Okay. So it's cool. Don't even stress too much about that. I will be getting some clarifiers for you though, Gabby, because first of all, I feel bad. I just interrupted your whole reading because my computer was about to die. And secondly, I want to know what else is going on. I'm just saying, I love you too. So, Spirit, can you clarify, like, honestly, this Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords? Clarify. Hey guys, if you like my readings and you kind of fuck with me, like I know I'm just me. Share my shit. Like I feel like I should have way more subscribers, although I could get on a lot more. I will be making that a goal of mine. It's always been a goal of mine, to be honest, but I just need to connect with more people who are on my vibe. So if you know other people that might feel what I'm doing, share my videos, like my videos, that type of stuff. Make sure you comment. Don't just get in the super chat. But I do appreciate y'all. I mean, not super chat, but live chat. I do appreciate y'all for viewing and talking with me. I have so much fun every time I do this. But let me focus. So I'm trying to clarify for Gabby the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. And I got two cards just like that. All right. Four of Pentacles. So basically you're in a state. All right. You're in a state of like feeling super self-conscious about your finances because you don't know what's around the corner. He's actually, the Four is like, he's trying to stabilize. So it's not like you're doing anything wrong. You may just be blocking your blessings a little bit if you're penny pinching too much. But it's all about just making sure that your decisions are sound and grounded. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to get your certification, pay for the certification. Go ahead and get your equipment, what you need and stuff like that. But don't be trying to do all the extra bells and whistles until you are able to finance those bells and whistles. And even like within that, when you get your certification, I don't know why I mentioned long distance Reiki. I don't know where you live or if people where you are into that sort of thing, but don't let your geographical location affect your stability. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could hustle from anywhere. I'm here. I'm in Flint, Michigan, for those of you who didn't know. Love my city. Fuck what y'all got to say about our water, nigga. But I'm out here hustling. You know what I'm saying? I take my craft and I open it up to people around the world because shit, I can. Who gonna tell me I can't? You know what I'm saying? And that's my way of alleviating the anxiety that comes around the fact that what I do has a stigma. A lot of people in Flint are like, Tarot, what? I'm gonna pray for you. Oh, I'm like, okay, I'll pray for you too, girl. Or shit, don't pray for me. I don't know who you praying to, okay? But on the internet, like, people are so much more open-minded. So I want you to try to find ways to get very crafty about your business so you don't have to worry about nothing, because the universe is infinitely abundant. Yeah, you can serve more people that way, and that's the point, period. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to be, you got to know your value. You can't be out here panhandling and giving people, maybe you do one reading a month locally, or not reading, but you know what I'm saying? Your Reiki stuff a month locally, and then you're just like, oh, well, might as well go back to my regular job. No, find a way to hustle that shit. And this card here, the Nine of Pentacles, is telling me you will find a way to plant those seeds and to see the return on it, because the Nine of Pentacles is literally almost the opposite of this dude. This dude is like, I have what I have. I don't have anything more. I don't have anything less. And guess what the universe is going to say? I grant your wish. Your wish is my command. You have what you have. You're not going to get anything more. You're not going to get anything less. This woman here is saying, you know what? I ain't tripping on y'all out there in the hustle and bustle. I'm living my life. I'm doing what I'm doing. I have a craft. I've planted my seeds. I've nurtured them, and I've waited for them to come to fruition. And at this point, I have a whole entire garden. Not only can I do that, but I can do that, and I can do that, and I can do that. And I'm not worried about a motherfucking thing, because guess what? One punny ain't gonna stop no show. She doesn't have a boss that can take her job from her. She's doing her thing. Say something doesn't work out for her, she's got like multiple fires burning for her, to the point where abundance just follows her everywhere she goes. And I feel like this is going to end up transforming into your energy from him to her. You're going to learn how to release and how to allow, right? The feminine energy is very receptive. If you think about just like the physical anatomy of a woman, we are inward. You understand? So she has that inward understanding of her capabilities. And so she's not worried about any of this external. He's an external. He's like a defensive player. She's offensive. She's like, I'm doing me. He's like, oh, I'm trying to stop myself from making the next big mistake. And she's like, you know what? Regardless of what happens, I'm going to be good because I'm going to keep working. That's you. And then this here, I feel like just watch what you say. Oh, yes, girl. You better brand that thing there. Because coming into these next years, life coaching, counseling is number one, like one of the number one professions in the world right now. Counseling, I feel like on a spiritual front and just on like a, I don't want to say logical, but you know what I'm saying? Like regular people front, everybody needs counseling. We all got trauma. We all need to work through that shit. And that's period. So yeah, I definitely feel like, yeah, you have something where you're sitting on a cash cow almost. And it's not just about the money. It's really not. It's about creating stability for yourself, because he's afraid that he's not going to have stability. And that's a lie, if I ever seen one. Yeah, and so then, okay, so to clarify the Seven of Swords, because I want to know who is in your world talking, who got so much to say, what the fuck? You might have some people that are pulling on you financially and that want from you and that feel like you have to be the one to provide for them. I don't know if you have children. I don't know if you have parents or siblings or somebody who's depending on you. But I feel like those are the people. I'm going to go off on a limb and say the people that are closest to you may be the ones that are causing this like shitty energy where it's like, I don't know, man. Either they don't approve of what you do, or they're going to sit in your face and be like, oh, yeah, I support you, and then talk shit. Or it's just something where they're not being honest with you. They're not being truthful with you. They're trying to come into your palace or your space, your sacred space. That's why I say maybe you're supporting a family member, because it's almost like you may or may not live with this person. You may even want to provide for these people or this person, but I don't know. I just feel like, your family like to play like they supportive. Yeah, because it's like This energy is hella supportive. This energy here is like, okay, whatever you don't have, I got you. And whatever I don't have, you have me, right? And like my cup runneth over, and I can give. I earn enough to be able to give and support. And it's that, like I said, me paying my nail lady, me giving makes me feel good. So yeah, and then this energy here is almost like, you thought, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotcha. That's your fiance who's supporting this. Okay, so yeah, if you have somebody that is helping you support that, I think that you should cling towards those people. But if you don't feel like people have good intentions for you, just know you can always reserve the right to do you. Always reserve the right to do you. I did pull an action card for you, so I want you to meditate. This is the action card that got pulled. Especially when it comes to like this, like I said, this maybe like slight anxiety towards things, or even about how to develop yourself as far as your branding, your business and things like that. Maybe even having the courage to step out and really go full throttle with your stuff once you get your certification. I want you to meditate on how to stabilize, because this also has the number 22. I don't know if y'all can see that in the corner. Hey, Bree Martin, only one person here. People come in and out. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so Cancer July, you want a Cancer reading, you can pay $5 and get a reading. So yeah, the number here is 22. Numerology would derive that down to make a 4, which is the number of stability. So I want you to meditate on how to stabilize, how to gain the confidence to do what you need to do without batting an eyelash at a motherfucker, how to literally just, like I said, play the offense, not necessarily the defense, because you don't want to create that resistance for yourself before you even hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? So just meditate on how to open up your channels of abundance. And then I'm going to pull a love card for you because I said I would. So give me a minute. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Miss Gabby? What love messages do you have for Gabby during this juncture of her life, getting her certification and putting herself out into the world? What messages do you have for Gabby? I can't believe it's already midnight. Yeah, Brie, I was telling everybody else in the live, like I will be coming back to do the zodiac readings and things like that. I just wanted to offer some $5 tarot readings for tonight. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And again, like, I'm sorry if I'm annoying, but I keep going back to this 4 of Pentacles because everything else in your reading is like hella dope. It's dope. But you got to watch who you're attracting when you're being you. Who's around you? Who's around you that you can totally 100% totally 100% be yourself around. Those are the people that you need to be around. Don't be around people where you feel like you gotta hold and coddle your money, or you gotta hide things. Those aren't necessarily the people you need to be sharing space with, and that's just down on that, okay? And then also, like I said, with this 7, there's some deceit going on, some deceit. So make sure that you're finding out the truth about people. Listen to what people say in between the lines. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, observe those who accept you. When you say off the wall shit like, hey, my Reiki class today, are they like, Reiki, she's still talking about this shit. Oh yeah, how'd it go? Was it fun? Fake ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch out for them. I do natal chart readings. I absolutely do offer natal chart readings. I'll do a synopsis of your sun, moon, and rising for $10. If you want a full reading, $25 right now. That's like the cheapest I've ever offered them. But I want to get in more people. I want to start connecting with more people. So like I said, if you want a birth chart reading, $25. But right now, if you want to get just like a mesh up of your sun, moon, and rising sign, I'll do that for you for $10. But yeah, Gabby, best of luck. I want you to, like I said, fuck with those. I only fuck with those who only fuck with me. That's your energy right now. Okay? So let's go ahead and put those up. I'm also offering $5. You need to connect with more women that are similar to your path. I think that is so important. I wish that I were more social. Like, I just struggle with connecting with people so much, but I feel you, girl. Like, honestly, I need more people around that are like into the same stuff as me too. I wish I could open up that channel, but I don't even want to promise nobody nothing that I can't hold on to, because y'all see how I be on here doing these readings. Like, when I'm here, I'm here. And when I'm gone, I be in my own world, girl. But yeah, I think that it's very important to share space with people who are on the same path as you, because we have our families that we're born into, and then we have our soulmates, right? The people who are akin to us in spirit. And you need those people around, or else you go fucking nuts. Excuse me, you will go crazy. Thinking you're the only one. You know what I'm saying? So, Bree, let me know if you want to book a natal chart reading, or if you want to go ahead and leave a super chat. Super chat is open. $5 readings to anybody who would like a general, well, one question. So you could ask a general question like, hey, what guidance does spirit have for me right now? You can ask. People be bumping their music loud for no fucking reason. Like, no reason. Like, why can I hear your music all the way in my house from outside? That's ridiculous. But what I was saying is $5 readings are open. Super chat is open. Y'all need a super chat tutorial? Let me show y'all niggas how to use super chat. I just figured it out myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. So you're gonna open up the YouTube. You're gonna open up the live chat. Let me go get on my own chat real quick. So I'm on my own chat here. Oh, Gabby, I would hit you up, girl, because I don't be doing nothing. Actually, that's a lie. I'll be doing a lot, but I need more people to connect with, so I'm gonna hit you up. I'm about to take a picture. Hold on. But okay, so super chat, right? So I'm on my live. There's me. Yay. Here's the live chat, right? Down here. Can y'all see? Let me take my screen brightness down. Okay, down here. There's my icon. That's my little picture. If I want to super chat, so right now I'm taking $5 super chats. Bree asked about natal chart readings. I'll do sun, moon, and rising for $10. $5 tarot, $10 astrology. You go and you click on this here. It's a little dollar sign. It's going to click up and it's going to say $1.99. If you want to change it, you just take this little dot and you move it over, and it's going to go up in the dollar amount. And as you keep going up and up and up, the number changes, okay? So $5 for, like I said, tarot, $10 for astrology. And then you press buy and send, and it will charge, if you have an iPhone, whatever account is hooked up to your, you know what I'm trying to say, Apple ID or whatever. That's what it did for me anyway. If you don't have an iPhone, you can absolutely obtain a reading. I'm going to put the link down here via my PayPal. Hey, Sagittarius, I love y'all. Sagittarius. I'm sorry. I got a little crown in my cup right now, so don't y'all judge me. I'm young. I'm living my life. I went to work. I worked hard. I nurtured my baby today. I took care of my house, and I want to do some readings and drink a little Crown Royal, okay? But, Bree, somebody told you was divine whatever. Divine feminine? Someone told me I was divine, whatever that means, okay? She says, I will marry you. You're so gorgeous. Brown skin, my favorite. I'm Sagittarius. Thank you, honey. I'm getting ready to take a picture of my girl Gabby's email, because I'm going to be hitting you up, girl. We're going to be talking. Penny Moon. Okay. So, yeah, guys, if you like a reading, hit me with that super chat. Y'all know I can only give what I have to give, okay? And I got a whole 10-year-old daughter, a whole house to take care of, a whole SUV to pay for. Okay, I need things, but I'm willing to give my energy to you guys. I have to stop giving it away for free so much. I'm sorry. $5 is not a lot. $10 is not a lot. So if you want to tap in with me, now is your chance to do it. You guys know I come few and far between. So now that I'm here, take advantage. Take advantage. If I work hard, play hard, I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay? You can't tell me otherwise. That's all I'm saying. So if nobody else wants to purchase a reading as of now, I will continue on with my Divine Feminine reading. I see, Bree, that you put your birthday in there. If you want a reading, go ahead and, put them dollars up, and I got you. I got you. I can definitely figure out your sun and moon with just your birth date. But in order to figure out the most important aspect almost, which is your ascendant, I would need to know exactly what time you were born. So like, no joke, off your birth certificate. I need to see the time down to the minute. And then from there, I can get you your stuff, okay? And that's not per me. That's just the laws of astrology. Your ascendant only can only be calculated with your birth time. I wonder if I can actually... No, I don't want to do that. Okay, you go. Christy, you go where? Where you go? Where you going, girl? Christy, girl. Come back, girl. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue my reading for Divine Feminine. If I see y'all super chat, I will stop. If I see somebody PayPal me, my phone is right here. I will stop. Let me see. Hold on, I said I have 2 notifications. Go ahead, super chat, Christy, and I got you, girl. Oh, that was from earlier. Excuse me, guys. If you guys are curious about this Libra full moon that's happening on the live chat earlier, the first like 30 minutes is just me sitting up talking about the moon. So after we get off of here, or like now, I don't care. Whenever you get ready, if you want to know about that, you can go check that out as well. It's not in the title that I'm talking about the moon. It's just called $5 readings, but just so y'all know, if you want a little tea on the new moon, go ahead and get it from over there. Christy, I'm ready whenever you are, babe. I'm waiting on you. So I'm going to do this Divine Feminine reading until I see a notification. So as I was saying earlier, and I am also going to be doing, it does go up to, it'll go to $4.99. Just take it to $4.99, Christy. That's cool with me. I don't think it does $5 even. But yeah. So like I said, I'm doing Divine Feminine now for the time being, but I will be, y'all heard that? Whoo, my back. I will be doing a Divine Masculine reading as well. After all of this to sort of mirror with these energies. So for the Divine Feminine, we have this Knight of Fire that's up here in the center of our reading, girl. Who is this man? Who is this man? Sorry, y'all, I gotta pause and do Christy's reading. Christy, come through, Christy. Come through, girl. Excuse me. All right. So, Christy, what is your question? Tell me what you want to know about. Do you want to know about a love situation? Do you want to know about your money? You want to know about a career change or move or something like that? You want to know how to dig deeper into your spiritual self, how to find your higher self? Do you want just a general question or general reading about, you know, what path to take? What you want to know, girl? I got you. Right now, I'm working with my Romance Angels deck. If you want a love pull, I have a whole nother tarot deck over here because I did use the tarot for the Divine Feminine reading that's laying out. But I also have a whole nother deck here. I have these Trust Your Vibe cards, which help you center in on your, look at how beautiful, look how many colors. It's like a mosaic. It's so pretty. It'll help you tap into your divine self. What you want to know about, Christy? Is anybody else having a drink with me? Anybody else? Anybody out there? Going once, going twice? Christy, what you want to know, girl? Love. I got you. All right, Christy, if you could do me a favor, maybe close your eyes. Ooh, center in with me. Just breathe. Feel your own energy. Try to resonate here in your heart, in the center of yourself. And I'm going to pull some love cards for you. Okay, love? Spirit, what messages do you have for Christy? Just agreeing concerning love. relationships, to guide her along her path of her highest good. What messages do you have for Christy concerning love? Christy, are you in a relationship right now, or are you single and looking? Because I have the card here that signifies that there's a lot of options. You have a lot of options right now on ways in which you could go about your situation. And I kind of just want to know where you're starting off so I could give you the best guidance. I got a couple other cards, but I want to know that question first. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Are you looking for someone? Spirit, what other messages do you have for Christy surrounding her love situation? Any other messages for Christy? You're not looking? I feel like you got some options, girl. Or I'm not gonna even lie to you. You may be in a space. Ooh, y'all seen it? In a space of confusion right now, because you have the 7 of water. Water. Anytime we get a water card, it's talking about our feelings, our emotions, right? And 7 is the card of truth. But oftentimes before truth, or 7 is a number of truth. Oftentimes before truth comes the confusion. Because what else do we need to find out the truth for if we already know the truth? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to find it. And so it says a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So this can manifest in a few different ways. It could be that you are single and you have a lot of different options and you're just like, I'm not even trying to deal with any of you guys. Or you're single and you have a lot of people maybe knocking on your door. Or you're single and you have a lot of ways that with your health and how to balance it. Okay, Brie, I got you. Or you're single and maybe you have different options on how to emotionally fulfill yourself, right? And so, but you're not choosing. That's the thing. Like, the options are, the opportunities are there, the pathways are there, and it's almost like there's too much to choose from. So much to the point where you're not even feeling like there is a way for you to go. You don't see the options. Okay, so let me keep going with your reading and see if any of this resonates with you. You might have to help me out a little bit because I don't know your situation. But you also have the Emperor. So it makes me feel like you're in a space within yourself, and this might not pertain directly to love because you don't have a person and you're not looking for a person. But it could pertain directly to you. You are wanting to, in a way, stabilize your mind, right? This is giving me very Virgo, very earth signy, and pulling order to chaos. And this is the chaos. And this is you wanting the order. So maybe you even got out of a situation, or you got out of a phase in your life where you were very open to the possibilities, where you did have a lot of different ways to go, or people who wanted to mess with you, or like modes of sexual orientation or whatever. And at this point, you're just like, I don't need any of that bullshit. I don't need any of that mess. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And I'm not for the bullshit. Okay. Yeah. So it's like you want order. You don't want to even rest in this energy of hopefulness. And I hate to even cut you down like that. Yes, baby. Yes, Brie. I got the super chat, and I'm going to do yours as soon as I'm done with Christy's. Okay. I just started pulling for Christy just now. Ooh, my legs. Y'all are getting old. I don't like this feeling. Okay, so as I was saying, Christy, yeah, so right now you may be in a space where you're wanting to sort of, I'm hearing the word concise. I'm hearing the word concise. Like, you want to pull back almost on everything and just see, like, what in my life is really real? If it's not real, I don't want to deal with it. And that could pertain to love. This card also says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Maybe the person that ends up coming to you will hold these qualities. Like, Virgos are very, like, not for the bullshit. So if you are a Virgo, I could see you just being like, you know what, dating is not for me because, okay, so did you ever watch the show Full House? If you watch the show Full House, you know who I'm talking about. If not, I'm going to describe him. The dad from Full House. I think he was a Virgo to the T. You know, he had his woman. They got married. They had their 3 kids, the quaint little family, perfect suburban home. Something happened. Tragedy ensued. She died, right? And then for years. He didn't even date. He did not date. He was like, fuck these women. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go get my brother-in-law and my best friend, and they're going to come help do what needs to be done. Raise these kids, right? And I don't know if you watch the series like into it, but like at some point he begins to date after the death of their mom and like stabilizing, right? Stabilizing their situation. He's like, okay, I guess I could go out there and start dating again and try to find somebody that, you know, fits into my picture. Organization, logic. Does it make sense? Okay. And as he dated some of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. Of course, because it's freaking Hollywood. It's TV. But his character was such a Virgo. He didn't like any of the women. Like, I remember there was one episode where he literally went on all these dates with all these beautiful women, and he came back like, her earlobes were too big. She talked too much. She didn't put her salad fork on the right side after she got done eating. Like, it was bullshit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But it was very Virgoan bullshit. And it was kind of like those things about the Virgo where if it's not in line with how you see the like, if it's not the most logical thing you can muster up, then it's almost like you're not even going to be a suitor. You're not even going to be an option, you know, and you might have all these options, bruh. Christy, you might have so many people that see the beauty in you and that want to be a part of your space. They want to come have the chance to emotionally fulfill you. And you may not even know, in all honesty, because Virgo has a tendency to have like a RBF, resting bitch face. So you might not understand how beautiful you may be to certain people, or how what's the word I'm looking for? Receptive, or just a feminine energy, right? This water card is giving me very feminine. It's giving me very like, oh yeah, I'm just sitting on my throne and none of these boys will ever be able to please me energy. And you need this emperor. You need a man or a woman who is a man. And I mean, I said you need a woman who's a man. I ain't mean that, but you know what I'm saying. Somebody who's on their shit. Because if not, you're not going to be pleased. And then you have the 7 of Earth. So it says seeds will be planted. So whatever your situation is, I don't see it being something that comes, I don't see it being something that comes very quickly. And I think your energy resonates with that, because even when you just said it to me, like, what'd you say? I'm single and not really looking. Like, I just felt that. Like, I felt you say that. Like, ooh, all right, Christy ain't about them games, okay? So, yeah, it says seeds will plant it. So it's almost as if you just being you and relishing in yourself is enough to be noticed by the right people. You might not see them as the right people. They might not all be the right people, but it's good to go through the motions so that you don't, like, you ever heard that saying, like, fathers will say, I tell my daughter she's beautiful. So, you know, if a little boy comes and tells her, she's not surprised. It's you telling yourself you're beautiful so that these little boys that come around you, they're not surprised when you say it. But then the one who's really for you, it's going to be something that's going to be so slow and steady. You're going to be sure. It's going to be somebody that's actually going to come in and say, hey, I want to make you a part of my life. I want to become a part of your life. And it might be somebody that you already know. It might be someone that you've already started to sort of plant that seed with and nurture it and water it. And you're just like, oh, I'm going to walk away for a minute and go do me. And when I come back, I'll see how you bloom. You know, it's getting ready to be springtime. We're getting ready to go into Aries season, which, what's today? The 20th. I think we're going into Aries season as we speak. And with this Libra new moon, partnerships are going to be highlighted. And so I'm telling you guys to go watch the last live that I did, that first 30, 40 minutes, because I talked about what it means for the moon to be in Libra and how our partnerships and relationships are going to be highlighted. As I'm talking, I'm going to pull a love card for you too, Christy. They're going to be highlighted, and you want to make sure that the people that are around you are people who reflect back the best parts of you. So as a Virgo, you're going to want somebody who is going to be, again, I swear I shuffled these cards. I'm sitting here with the cards right now. Attraction pops up again. So just like I just told Gabby, you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. This is such a Libra card. Do you see this woman, how beautiful she is? That's a natural blush. That's not makeup, bruh. She's smelling that flower and she is enjoying the smell, and she's so dainty. Do you see how her hand is so delicately placed here on the bushes? She's not harming them. She's admiring them to the fullest. She's living her life, doing what she likes to do. Are you a Virgo too, Gabby? Like, this shit, I can't make this shit up, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull another card for you just so you don't think I'm trying to play with you. Christy, let's see what other card you get. But yeah, you gotta plant your seeds and like just sit back for them and just watch them grow, because whoever that person is for you, they're not going to. And then separation, I feel like you already know this person. If you don't already know this person, they could be, Christy, a divine counterpart. And a lot of times when we're coming into that space where we're ready for a divine counterpart, we separate from everything and everyone. I don't know one person on this earth that doesn't have somebody that wants them, you know. But at some point when you grow up, and I don't mean to be contradictory when I say that, but at some point when you're ready for that love, all them random people that call your line and keep you busy, it's just like you might have picked up the phone for them at one point. Oh, come to the bar, I'll buy you a couple drinks. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm going on a hot date, girl. Let me go see this man. You know you're not taking him seriously, but you're gonna go, right? But when you're ready for that real relationship, he'll call and you'll be like, decline. I don't even have the energy. And when universe sees you doing that, and universe is like, oh, okay, she's learning to say no. She's learning to not accept things that are lower than her. She's learning what her value and her worth. You know what I'm saying? They'll send you that emperor. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't know one woman that doesn't want that emperor. Emperor is about his shit. He comes in and he is a man. He knows how to take all of the feminine qualities and harness them and support them. And, man, I can't even we'd have to have a whole live just on the emperor and who he is. And then we could do a whole nother live on the empress and who she is. But I hope that this reading resonated with you, Christy. Like I said, I feel like, oh, let me just finish that statement. I was saying that the separation, you may have a divine counterpart. Oh, Libra, I could feel the Libra. I could feel the Libra with this card too, bro. Like, I'm a Libra moon, so sometimes I don't be knowing if it's me or if it's y'all. But like that appreciation aspect is very, very highlighted, especially if you have Libra placements, because you need to know that the person that's for you is for you and that they're like valuing you. And yeah, Emperor knows how to show his woman that. Okay, but let me finish my thought because I got to get on to Bree's reading. So I was just saying that this person is probably a divine counterpart. I don't know if it's karmic, twin flame, whatever. But once you start learning how to say no to other people, universe will start preparing you for your person. And it might not be the end all be all. It might not be your husband or wife, but it will be the next major person who's going to come in and hold that space with you in order to do what relationships are meant to do, which is push you forward. And also, what was I going to say? Yeah, so universe, if you're separated from somebody that you already know, and maybe y'all haven't spoken and you're like, what the hell's going on? Universe may just be getting them ready as well as getting you ready, right? So I don't feel you pushing at all. Because when I first asked you about your situation, you're like, I'm not looking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily feel like you're pushing the universe too much. I think you're doing exactly what you need to do. It's just like chill, and whatever is going to be for you will not miss you, Christy. It won't. You have Mercury and Saturn in Libra. Oh, I'm glad I helped, babe. It was helpful. I'm glad I helped. That's literally why I do this. Like, I'm not on here trying to make thousands of dollars off of y'all. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make my living, feed my baby, and help some people. Like, honestly. Okay. Okay, Bree, let me go see what your question was. You want to know what's going on with your health and how to balance your health out. Okay. Okay. Do you feel comfortable sharing with me what you have? Pluto in Libra? Oh, okay. You guys are a totally different generation than me. I don't know nothing about Pluto in Libra. My Pluto is in Scorpio, which is probably why I'm sitting here doing these tarot readings with you all. But okay, Bree. If you want to elaborate on that situation a little bit more, Bree, I got you. But wait a minute, you gave me $5, but then you gave me a birth time. So before I start shuffling these cards, Miss Bree Martin, would you like a tarot reading or would you like an astrology breakdown? Let me know, because if you want astrology, you got to pay 10. But if you want tarot, I'll go ahead and get started with your reading. Now with this, either way is honestly very good. Like, I'm not going to even hold you up. I could do either reading and you'll go away knowing more than you know now. I don't mean to say that being cocky, but you feel what I'm saying? But if I do astrology, there's actual houses that signify health. And I could maybe help you out a little bit there. But it's up to you, Bree. So let me know real quick before I start pulling these cards which type of reading you would like. Let me take a sippy sip while I'm waiting. So for everybody else that's in the room, I know people are coming and going. Please make sure to like this video, guys. Please like this video. Share it with anybody that you think might be up right now, who might be interested. While Bree is getting her comment together. You want astrology? Okay, I need $10, Bree. I'm gonna need $5 more, girl. Go ahead and super chat me that other $5, and I'll enter your information into my phone so I can read it straight to you. But yeah, go ahead and like this video, share it with somebody that you think might be interested. I'm gonna tweet it out right now, so I'm getting ready to get on my phone for 2 seconds and tweet to let people know that we are here. We are live, baby, in the chateau. Chateau Allah. Chateau Allah. Wait, I used to know French. I ain't know it. I used to take a French class. But the chateau, nigga. We in the chateau. Okay, we here. So let everybody know. Nell's doing $5 readings. Okay, I'll do tarot because you already paid me $5. But just so you know, I'm never charging $10 for astrology again. That joint is too expensive. Astrology starts at $25, so the $10 is a deal. If you don't want to take advantage of it, that is up to you. I don't want to make you feel guilty. Either way, you're going to be good. I just want to be clear. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and tweet to let people know we're here. Oh my gosh, guys. I need to go stretch. I did this instead of going to the gym tonight. And I don't regret it, but I probably should have done both. Oh, thank you, Bree. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, Bree, give me 2 seconds. I'm getting ready to share this video out. All right. Y'all go follow me on Twitter, Nell Nicole. I'll be tweeting. Okay, so, Bree, you want to know about your health. If you could, close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Wait as I straighten out my bundles. And tap in to your heart center so that I can connect with you. Okay? I got on green for a reason. Got hair everywhere. Spirit, please give me whatever messages you have for Miss Bree Martin concerning her health and wellness. She wants to know how to balance her health out, what things she could do to potentially improve her health in order to move her along her highest path. Spirit. Hold on, I gotta cleanse these cards. Hold on, Bree. Because they feel just like sticky. And that might be indicative of your energy. It's so weird. As tarot readers, we have to take everything as a cue. Everything. And like, I noticed that with some people, the cards will be flying out of my hand. It's like, oh, your energy is like making its way to me. You feel me? And then sometimes it's just a little bit more, like my cards feel a little heavier. So I want to make sure I'm clearing the deck and that I'm tapping into your energy. Wait, do you want the tarot or do you want the astrology or the tarot, girl? Let me know. Your next message is what I'm going to go off of. Because I see here you say, okay, I'm doing the other 5 for 10 for astrology. So are you super chatting? Because if so, I'm ready for that. Pat your weed, ladies. Pat your weed, ladies. Watch it while he check up on it. Okay, you want astrology? Go ahead, send your super chat. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting your birth information in. I won't start reading until I receive the super chat, though, okay? July 12th, 77, 414. Okay, I got you, Bree. I'll wait for you, babe. I'm here all night. If anybody else is here that would like a chart reading, I'm doing very minimal chart readings for $10. You can ask a question with that, and I'll help you pinpoint something in your chart. Or $5 tarot pulls, one question. So I'm putting in Miss Bree's info. She's actually going to be my first astrology reading for the night. This is my forte in real life. I do tarot kind of on the side. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Astrology is just so much more extensive. It can get a little bit heavy. So sometimes I just want to do tarot and open up my energy. 77. And now y'all get to see the analytical side of me. Okay, and Bree, what city were you born in? If you don't have an astrology question and you just want an astrology reading, I can break down your personality. So we can just do like a personality analysis in regards to your astrology. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to have a question. I'm just saying, either or. Excuse me. Bree, what city were you born? I forgot to ask you for that. I need that so that I know where to base you from. It won't go through? Okay. No problem, babe. I got you. I'm going to do you a tarot pull. Okay, Bree, I'm not going to even lie to you. I just pulled up your chart and I'm going to tell you something. I want you to research something. I'm going to type it in here so that you know how to spell it. Are you ready? This could help you kind of get to the bottom of some of your health concerns. I want to ask a question too, maybe like a rhetorical question. Are some of your health concerns? Okay, I got you. Are some of your health concerns stress related or related to people in your life? Are they stressing you out? Are they making situations shaky for you? Because I see here that you have an asteroid that's called Chiron. So your Chiron is in Taurus. But most importantly, your Chiron is in 6th house. So both of those phrases that I just gave you, when you get some free time, like screenshot that shit now. When you get some free time, type that in on Google. Chiron in the 6th house. It will describe some health stuff to you. Because Chiron is usually where we find we're wounded. And 6th house is the house that rules your health. So finding that you have the wounded asteroid, your wounds, are in your health zone. And then it's in Taurus. Chiron is also the wounded part of you. Is not only in your 6th house in the everyday place, but it's in Taurus. So that could indicate chronic illness, long-term illness. I don't know what your illnesses are, if they may be reversible. But I will say, being that they're in the 6th house, it makes me feel as though if you were to tweak some things in your daily routine, maybe you could reverse some of your symptoms. I don't know what your illness is, but maybe you could reverse some of your symptoms. I'm also asking if maybe some of your relationships are stressing you out, because the ruler of your 6th house is a planet. It's called Mars, right? Rules your 6th house because your 6th house starts in Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. So when I look at Mars in your chart, it's in your house of relationships. And so all those things tend to tie together when it comes to astrology. Now, your Chiron is not being aspected, so I would just go stick with those 2 things, but maybe in your free time, look at those things and see if they can make sense in your situation. I'm not going to do your reading, but I will give you those tips. I will do your your tarot reading, though, because you paid for that, period. Point blank. So I hope that helps, Bree. All right, so Spirit, what messages? Yeah, girl. Like, honestly, if you don't get readings often and you come get a reading, Spirit sometimes be banging down the door to tell y'all certain stuff. For real. Like, okay, this is your energy. The more you ask about the same questions, the more the answers start not to make sense, because it's like you're doing too much. You're jumbling up the energy. But if you never ask the question and you go and you ask it, Spirit 9 times out of 10 will give you the answer. Like, point blank, period. So, Bree, I'm centering back in on you. We're going to ask some tarot questions concerning your health. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Miss Bree Martin concerning her health? Her health and wellness. What could Bree do to... All right, Chrissy, I got you after this. Bree, what you talking about? A loner? You get the lovers. You get the lovers. What's going on here? Something ain't right. Something ain't adding up. What messages could you give me? I got you, Chrissy, as soon as I'm done with Bree. What messages could you give me for Miss Bree concerning health and wellness? What could be done to turn the situation around? So essentially, I'm not going to even hold you up. The 6 card, the Lover's card, is signified by the number 6. Didn't we just talk about 6th house? I just asked you about your 6th house, Chiron in the 6th house. 6 is the number of restoration. 6 is the number of the moon. Something you don't know. Okay, pause. 6 is the number of restoration. 6 is the number of balance. It's the number of evening the score. It's a daily number, if that makes any sense. It's a very responsible number. It has a lot to do with health, wellness, everything that I'm asking you about. It has a lot to do with how you take care of yourself. And intimate relationships are a huge part of that. But just beside that, it's about how you love on yourself. How is your intimate relationship with your star player? Star player being you. You also have the moon. So I feel like you may be a little bit avoidant when it comes to your health concerns. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like you may be a little bit avoidant when it comes to like certain stuff. You may feel an ache here, a pain here, and then not go to the doctor. Tell me if that resonates. Maybe you're scared of what the results might be. Maybe it's not that. Maybe you go to the doctor and you know something's wrong. And they may run tests, or they may tell you, oh, it's this thing. And you're like, it's not that thing. I'm telling you, it's not that thing. It's something else. And they're like, no, it's this thing. And you're like, no, it's not that thing. I just told you it's something else. And your doctors aren't revealing everything to you. Partnership has something to do with your health. I'm trying to tell you. Something going on with the partnership. I got the Lovers. I just looked at your chart. You got a lot going on in that 7th house. I'm about to look again. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, something is going on with the partnership aspect of things. Maybe you feel like you can't trust people. Maybe you get defensive when it comes to trusting people, when they tell you about your health or when they tell you about yourself, when they tell you about your daily routines and how you might need to change them. I would say Google will probably be one of your best friends, because if you don't, I don't know if any of this is even resonating with you. I'm just going purely off of my cards and my intuition. You need to get more order into your life, though. You need to do what you know needs to be done in order to balance out your health. And not only did you get the Emperor, but you got the Empress. So it's not only about you doing the logical thing in order to balance out your health, but it's about you doing the intuitive thing that you know you need to do. So say, for instance, if they can't find much. Yeah. So like, say you go to the doctor and you're like, oh my gosh, I think I am diabetic. And they're like, but we ran these tests and you don't have diabetes, my baby. And you're like, but I have all the symptoms of a diabetic. And you know in your mind, diabetic people need to stay away from sugar. They need to drink more water in general. They tend to be very dehydrated. They need to make sure that their circulation is up, like all these things. Even if the doctor is telling you, fuck what you talking about. We don't know what you talking about. What you talking about? The moon is like where people play dumb. I'm going to say it. Or where they don't know. They honestly are like blindsided by something and they can't see something. It might be right in front of their face, but they can't see it. And you're going in like, but something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know something's wrong. I need to be restored. I need to restore my health. Something ain't right. Doctor yourself. I won't say take medications and go that whole 9 yards, but like I said with the diabetics or whatever, less sugar, more water, walk, do some physical exercises, I'm not saying that you're overweight or anything like that. Maybe you need to lose some weight. Maybe you need to gain some weight. Maybe you need to change your diet. Maybe you need to literally, you know how when people have allergies and they literally sit there and go through that test where they prick them on their back with like little amounts of different things. And then like wherever on their back that they have a reaction, they know they're allergic to something. I do that with my health all the time. I sit up and I say, you know what? I don't like how I'm feeling right now. I've been eating a lot of this food lately. I don't like how it's making me feel. Let me switch it up and try to eat less of that and more of this. Like lately, I started doing keto, whatever. I noticed my body does not like bread. It doesn't like sugar. It doesn't like that stuff. And I found out about keto and I was like, they say ask your doctor. I'm a pretty healthy person. I'm not going to lie. So I experiment a lot. So I wasn't worried about it, but I just stopped eating bread. I stopped eating sugar. I stopped eating carbs for the most part, except for fruits and sugars and fruits. And I saw how my body reacted to it. And you would have thought I had got some medical advice. Like I started losing weight. My skin just got like more glowier. Things started changing for me because I listened to my body. I literally noticed every time I eat bread, I get sleepy. I just don't feel like myself. I get bloated. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to the cues. Pay attention to the cues. Drop the vices. Whatever you're doing that doesn't make your body feel good, stop doing that joint. Don't do that shit no more. Your body knows what it likes. We are our own temples, and although modern medicine is a blessing, let's not discount modern medicine, okay? We also have medicine in the foods that we eat. We have medicine in the way that we move our bodies. Your body needs to move. You need to stretch. You need to get up. You need to, do things. Maybe you don't like running. Okay, cool. Go swimming. Maybe you don't like swimming. Okay, cool. Go biking. Maybe you don't really like none of that. Okay, well, sit at home, look in your mirror and stretch your body and do what feels good and make sure you're breathing. You know what I'm saying? But this card is, I think this is a devil card. I processed it as that. It says a false sense of entrapment. Being overly focused on bullshit. I'm going to just say that. Negative or fear-based thoughts. So as long as you keep telling yourself, oh, something's wrong with my health, but the doctors don't know what's going on. Something's going to be wrong with your health, and the doctor's not going to know what's going on. So when you're ready to change that narrative, I think that you should just do it. You also have the Four of Fire, which talks about getting creative in your life. The Empress is basically the same thing as the Emperor, but instead of being more logical about it, like I said, oh, well, what do I know is healthy? The Empress is going to say, what do I feel more healthier when I do it? Or what makes me feel more healthy? That's what the Empress is, right? It's like feeling versus knowing, but really they're the same. You pair them up together and you get common sense. I'm not trying to be smart. That's just what it is. But the Four of Fire is about taking creative control of your own life and realizing that anything that is done can be undone to a certain extent. Health is one of those things, though. We literally live in self-healing vessels. You know, you just have to listen to your body. Everyone's body is not the same. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. See, most of y'all can't do that. Most of y'all couldn't do that. For some people out there watching me, they're like, oh my fucking goodness, what she just do? She broke her neck. That felt amazing. That shit felt good. My chiropractor approves. They say I can do that because I'm double jointed. I just can't. It helps my body. I have to realign myself sometimes. You know what I mean? And honestly, nobody told me how to do that. I just did it. Like, I do it, you know? And then I went to a doctor and I'm like, is it okay that I do this thing? And they're like, you're perfectly fine. Your body knows what it wants. That energy. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get so stuck up in the whole, you know, you need somebody else to help you or somebody else to diagnose you. It's not always about a diagnosis. A lot of times it's just about giving your body the nourishment and the energy that it needs. And I think the key factors that we leave out in the Western society are movement, food is medicine, and breathe. Movement, make sure you're moving. Food is medicine, and breathe. Okay? So I read all your cards. You had 6 cards. You got a pretty good reading if you ask me. Okay, so Christy, in order for you to get your astrology reading, I will need your, can you say it again? I know you said it earlier, but your birthday, month and year, right? Birth date, the place that you were born, like the city and state, and then an exact time. Girl, you own it. I love Virgos. I mess with y'all. Okay, let me get your stuff in here. Give me a second. Two seconds, guys. August 31st. Come on, Houston, Texas. Come on, girl. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Hold on. It's coming. It's just my phone is acting nuts. Okay, Christy, I'm going to do, yes, pay attention to your breathing. Like that shit is, a lot of times you think you're breathing because you're alive and you're not really breathing because you're doing this. You'll ever feel like that? And then you realize like, wait a minute, I was not breathing. We do that when we get nervous or stressed out. Where we breathe, we have bated breath, where we take in the least amount of air and we breathe like this instead of going. Yoga helped me learn how to breathe, and singing helped me learn how to breathe. Okay, Christy, I'm going to do just a personality analysis real quick, just to go around. So your chart shows me you may be a very relationship-oriented person. Ugh, chills again. Christy, your energy is potent. So you have, this might describe a lot. You have what's called a Pisces ascendant. Your ascendant is basically how you come off to other people. It's how you present yourself, who you are, right? Yeah, for real. No, but okay, so your ascendant is who you are. It's how you enter into the world, how you exhibit the rest of your chart to other people when they meet you, you know? And that's very kind of tapped. Pisces energy is, you come off as the type of person that may be a mystery to other people. It's like they probably can't figure you out upon first meeting you, because you're able to almost shapeshift in the way that you approach things, right? So in a professional setting, you come into that situation professionally. In a romantic setting, you come into that situation sort of tailoring yourself to that, to what you feel that other person would need from you. In, you know, whatever, like a school setting, you'll come in and be ready to be studious. You know, you come in, sit in the front row, like, okay, what's going on today? Let me put my whole self into this situation. Pisces ascendant also gives me a little bit of a psychic vibe, but you might not even realize you're doing it. Like, you could probably read people really well when you first meet them, although they might not be able to read you that well unless they're themselves tapped, sort of. Or like, when I say tapped, I mean just like tapped into their own energy enough to be able to pick up on yours. You know, your sun is in Virgo. So the ascendant is how you actually come off. The sun is who you think you come off as. And the fun thing about your chart is your sun and your ascendant are exactly opposite. So you're very balanced, actually. You're not too woo-woo. Like a lot of Pisces risings, or people who have Pisces right at the very top of their chart, like me, come off like woo-woo, like, oh, I'm into tarot, astrology, oh, all these different things you probably never heard of. Like, let me pull the wool over your eyes almost, right? To normal people who are like, what the fuck is she talking about? You, however, balance your very intuitive approach to things. You look at a situation, you evaluate it, and you enter into it in the way that makes the most sense for you. But you're realistic about it as well. Intuitively, you can kind of gauge what's going on, and then logically, you can ask the right questions to be like, hey, so, you know, you go into a work situation. Does this person know what they're doing? Do they need help? Do they, you know, you need me to do this report for you because you seem like you may be struggling. Let me help you out a little bit, or whatever. Just like, you meet people where they are. Virgo sun, and it's in the 7th house. So again, it's like Virgo sun tends to be a people pleaser. This is me talking a mile a minute. My mind just runs from me sometimes. So excuse me. This is what astrology does for me. It puts me on hyperdrive. What I'm trying to say is 7th house is the house of relationships and how we relate to other people. Your sun is there. Your sun is how you see yourself, who you think you are. You think you're this Virgo lady, right? I'm sorry, I spit. This whole Virgo lady. And Virgos tend to be people pleasers. So when you go into situations with other people, enter into relationships, business situations, partnerships, hey, let's pair up and do this thing together. You want the other person, you want to pick up where the other person lacks. You want to be the person that's like, oh, I see that you have, like, I'm going to take it all the way back to elementary school. You got a friend that has trouble reading, and y'all have to partner up in reading groups. You're not going to let your friend go with somebody that's going to make fun of them. You're going to say, hey, friend, come over here with me. I got you. Whatever words you don't know, I'll help you sound them out. And if you're really that dumb, I'll just tell you what the word is. And I'm sorry to be blunt, but y'all know I'm crass, whatever. That's just what it is. And you don't tend to like dumb people, but being that your sun is in the 7th house, you feel like you need people, or you need to shine your light on people. So you would be almost either, it's going to go one of two ways. You'll either be hypercritical of people or super empathetic when it comes to others. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, I get that. Like, you see where others lack, but at the same time, you're just as willing to sort of help them pick up on that. And so you'll follow them if they need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll follow because you're not abrasive with your know-how. You're not the person that's like coming in super, super aggressive. Let me check your other aspects. Yeah, no, I definitely don't see you as super aggressive, But I do see you as keen as fuck. So you know what's going on all the time. Whether or not you say it is another story, but you will take action in order to correct. Right? I won't say balance. I'll say correct. But your Mars, and I'm doing a lot for $10, but I fuck with you, so I'm gonna do this. But your Mars is in Libra, right? 5 degrees Libra. And it's actually directly conjunct your Mercury. Yeah, your Mars. So that's like how you, okay, your ascendant is how you come off, right? Mars is how you attack. It's the same thing, but it's a little bit more aggression behind that Mars, because Mars is Mars no matter where it goes. And so you do like to balance situations. You are a restorative justice. I just heard that. Like, that's your thing. Like, mediation, restorative justice, counseling, balancing, seeing where people's problems are, helping them fix it. Not very aggressive, but very exacting, wanting to always be right. And your moon is in Sagittarius, so you super always want to be right. Remember I told y'all earlier, Sagittarius, wherever Sagittarius is, things blow up, right? So in your heart, in your shando, your feelings, you want to be right. If you're not, it's a problem. And it's not to say that you bend rules, because you are not a rule bender. You're not. You do things how they need to be done, how they're supposed to be done. When you speak to people, you try to be very respectful. Because Sagittarius moons, but I am right. But I am right. Like, whatever. What you can say what you want, but I'm actually right. So, whatevs. But I'm not going to disrespect you in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that energy from you. Like, you're not disrespectful. You could get disrespectful, honestly, because you have a Sagittarius moon. And any Sagittarius moon can get disrespectful, because they can, if you rile them up and get them pissed, they're big pissed. They're not a little pissed. They're big pissed. But then you have this Libra Mercury that's right on top. Is like literally at the exact same degree as your Mars. So it's like the way that your mind processes and you communicate, and the way that you go about doing things is so docile. Not docile in a way where it's like, I'm a pushover, but docile in the way of, you have morals and standards, and you have couth about yourself. Like, you want to be cordial at all times. Like, you never want to leave a situation worse than you found it. And you never want to be the destructive factor. You always want to be the one that comes in and helps. You always want to be the one that comes in to make things right. And your Sagittarius moon just makes you even more of a keen being, because Sagittarius are very, very good at scanning a room. Yeah, you learn not to be big mad. Yeah, because I mean, ultimately, your Sagittarius moon is in the 9th house of spirituality. And so you're going to learn, I mean, you probably already have learned that your emotions directly link you to your higher self. So when you're feeling away, it's better for you to go and do that 10-second count. Let me count to 10 before I cuss this bitch out type of shit. Like, let me talk to my higher self before I give it. I lay it on your ass. It's that type of energy. Because you might even go, like, I don't know what you do for work, but maybe, like, say, for instance, if you had a heated situation with somebody, you'd want to react for sure. And I'm not saying you wouldn't react, but I'd almost bet money that you would try and take some personal time away. Go take 5 minutes away. Call a friend. Call in a coworker that you fuck with and be like, I'm about to rip this bitch's head off. What do I do? Or like, you might not even ask, what do I do? You might know what you're going to do, but you need to vent. Sagittarius needs to let the energy off, right? And then center in with the higher self, because Sagittarius has a lower self that's a little bit more beastly and more cutthroat. And then they have a higher self that's like, bitch, you could never touch me. You tried. You big tried it. But let me go ahead and be the more professional one. And let me maybe do something underneath the table that's going to get you fucked up. Or maybe I know you broke a couple rules a few months back and I never said anything to anyone, but now I'm about to fuck your life up. You said show you nicely and then you caught between let them sink or do it for. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, you work at an airport. That's so Sagittarius. That's so Sagittarius moon. Travel. Anything to do with travel is so Sag. But I could definitely see that. Like at that point, because Sagittarius, wherever you have a person that has a major placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, in Sag, they're the most helpful motherfuckers you ever probably met in your life. And if you do that person wrong, they know that they're such an asset that they don't even have to wrong you. All they have to do is let go. Let go. Stop giving you their Sagittarian support. Because Sagittarius comes in, like I said, it makes anything greater that it touches. And so when it leaves a situation, you're going to feel me. You're going to tell that I'm not there anymore, you know? So I could definitely 100% see that situation working out like that for you, where you're like, okay, I'm going to go vent. And then fuck that bitch. I'm letting her ass, she gonna do what she gonna do. I'm not gonna sit here and keep supporting this nothing ass ungrateful bitch. Ungrateful is a word Sagittarius uses a lot. Efficiency and ungrateful. Is it efficient? Does this make sense? You know what I'm saying? And then, motherfucker, do you even appreciate the abundance that I'm bringing to you? Because I'm not gonna say whether I like you or not, but if a Sagittarius is in your presence, they're blessing you. And I don't even mean to say that to be funny. Like, I'm dead serious. They're blessing you in some type of way. So yeah, all in all, I do feel like you do have a bit of a psychic sort of air. Christy, did you just give me $15, girl? I'm confused. Was that for the love? Did you give me that because you love me? But yeah, Sagittarius, wherever, what was I saying? Oh, so basically you have these very, thank you. I appreciate that, like from the bottom of my heart, honestly, because this is I do this shit because I love it. But yeah, you come off, people might underestimate you. They might underestimate you because of your Pisces rising. People don't get Pisces risings because it's almost like they just can't pinpoint your personality. But you are definitely a secret weapon. Like, I would call you like a lethal weapon in certain situations, because you know how to be nasty nice for sure. You know how to be nasty nice for sure. So any company would be great, like would be very glad to have you, because you know how to get shit done and maintain a really good reputation at the same time. I'm going to leave you with one more thing. I feel like you need to tap more into your own connection with the divine in order to live a more fulfilled life. I'm not saying that you're not already tapped. I don't know your situation. But your North Node is in Scorpio, and it is in your 8th house. That indicates having, I have a Scorpio North Node in the 8th house. It indicates psychic abilities and being able to dibble and dabble into certain taboo subjects that most people will be scared to tap into, but it helps you relate to people, like how we're doing right now. Like, I'm sort of tapping into your energy one-on-one, and I hope what I'm saying is helpful to you. And it's intuitive. Like, I'm literally sitting here looking at this. I'm looking at a chart. I'm not reading from anybody else's stuff, but I'm able to sort of pull certain things out. You have that same capability. You just have to sort of find your thing. It might not be astrology. It might not be tarot. Maybe it's pendulum. Maybe it's Reiki. Maybe it's 48 laws of power. I don't really know. I honestly could see 48 laws of power, like you being a super power player. But yeah, you definitely have some very intuitive abilities. Yeah, the psychic thing, I don't really know how to do all that, like how to tap in. Like, I need a medium. I'm not just gonna sit here and be like, what's going on? The wind. You know, some people have that. You might have that capability. And very much so what you have in that Pisces rising. You feel what I'm saying? Anytime you have like Pisces on the angles, is what they call them. Yeah, you could definitely be that. Well, thank you for sharing space with me today, Christy, and thank you for the super chat. Do you have any other questions? I feel like if you got another question, I'll answer it for you. For your extra donation, if you want. Any astrology questions you want to ask me? And you got Moon conjunct Neptune. You might be fucking psychic, Christy, for real. Look this up. Go look this up on Google. And it's in your 9th house. Yeah, go look that stuff up in your own time. If you have a question, type it and I will definitely answer it for you. But that might help you get more into like what your psychic gifts might be. Neptune and the moon are very psychic planets, especially when put together, especially when in Sagittarius. So you might know shit and not even know how you know it. It might not be able to prove it, but you know it. I'm just rambling at this point. I mean, I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I'm not rambling. I'm saying facts, but I hope what I'm saying makes sense. And then if anybody else is in the room and you guys want a reading, readings are still open. I'm up. It's late, but I'm here. So we can keep going with the get down if you guys want. It's up to y'all. Oh, my neck is killing me, y'all. It's killing me softly. Okay, Christy girl. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify from an hour ago or 2 ago about this divine feminine, just because I really want to know. What just happened? Take a break from... I can so see that, Christy. Sagittarius moons can talk. They can talk. For sure. And you have Jupiter in your 3rd house, house of communication, directly opposing your Sagittarius moon. What that means is they share that opposition that I was talking about. So you always have a passionate word on your heart and you know how to talk. And your Jupiter is in Gemini, which rules the 3rd house. 3rd house is communication. Gemini is communication. Jupiter makes things big. So you actually have a mutually receptive moon. No, not the moon, a mutually receptive Jupiter. So your Jupiter is on fleek in your chart. Like it's big, big. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but basically, yes, I see that you talk a lot. I see that you have a lot to say. You love to communicate. All of your planets in the 7th house, I can't tell you why they're all in the 7th house, but I can tell you that via them being in the 7th house, that means that your relationships with other people carry a lot of weight in your life. You tend to feel like you want to lend your talents and abilities to other people. Like, okay, say for instance, your Venus is in 7th house. Your Venus is actually at 29 degrees Virgo. You're very picky with your lovers, but you appreciate relationships very much. You might almost feel like when you're in one, you lose yourself a little bit. You also have your Mars there. So it's like relationships for you are intense, man. They can get really intense. Having Venus, that's the sign of sensuality. You understand this much? I feel you. Astrology is very vast. And that's why I gave you those tips there, because you can like literally, hey, Kivante, you can literally go and like on your screenshot them now, and then on your own time, go Google each of those things. So Google Moon conjunct Neptune natal. Just type it in, click on the first link, and just read it. That's describing your moon and your Neptune together, like you. You feel me? Like that part of you. Same thing with moon in the 9th house, same thing. So like if you get your chart, you can literally go through each aspect and type Jupiter in the 3rd house, Jupiter in Gemini, and it will tell you. Like it'll be 2 separate articles, but you have to put them together in your mind to sort of get the total picture. But you're smart. You can definitely do it. You can definitely figure it out. It just takes a lot of time, man. Like I've been doing astrology since I was like 9. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. I'm 28. I've been doing astrology since I was like 9 years old. And I'm just now for the last like 2 years doing paid readings. But I used to just do readings for my friends and my family and have them hit me up, or like I'd be like, hey, what's your birth time? And I'd look them up and I'd tell them about themselves and be like, does this make sense? Does it this and does it that? Like, astrology is something you got to put a lot of time into, but you can learn about yourself. I say you never stop learning, but you can get all the basics down in like a year. You can get them all down and understood. Okay, so what else was I gonna say? What was I saying about you? Take a break from talking. How are you told to take a break from talking and you don't even talk that much? That's nuts. Okay, but listen. 7th house, that's what we were saying. You were saying, why are all your planets, why do you have so many planets in the 7th house? You came into this lifetime to learn something through other people. That didn't even just come from me. That came from something. Because before, remember I told you I don't know why? Now I got an answer for your ass. That's my 8th house North Node answering for you. You came into this life to learn yourself. And you learn yourself best through other people. You might not like that, but you do. And if you could learn to appreciate it and not be so critical of other people, and like just learn to relax a little bit and take them as they come, as opposed to like wishing they were this way or wishing they were that way, things might, I don't want to say things would be better for you, but you might take more out of the situation. What are the houses? Kivante, I can answer that question as soon as I get done with Christy, because Christy been showing love, okay? From texting. You were saying, yeah, I see. You were saying you were taking a break from, people tell you to take a break from talking, from texting. Oh, I don't know, Christy. I feel like we on the same page, though, so I'm going to continue forward. You also have Pluto in your 7th house, so you may hate the fact that you can't control other people. Because Pluto is where we want to find control. It's where we want things to be solid. Not solid, but it's where we want things to be our way. God damn it. We want stuff to go the way we want it to go. And we know what's best wherever Pluto is in our minds. And so it's dangerous to have Pluto there in the 7th, because we never know what's best when it comes to another person. You feel me? Like, you have to give people space to breathe and be themselves. I don't see you necessarily as smothering, but you definitely think your way is the best way. And that might not be something that you wear on your sleeve, but it's deeply ingrained in you. And so another person, when they get intimate with you, they end up seeing that side of you. And it might be hard to deal with. And it's only trying to show you the parts of yourself that are hard to deal with, so that you can maybe process them more and become exalted from that. Just free yourself from that part of you. It's always going to be a part of you, but it doesn't have to control you. Also, themes of relationships being a controlling factor in your life. So it goes both ways. You could be a controlling factor in the relationship and in other people's lives, and vice versa. I'm looking for my Carmex. Other people could have too much precedence over your life. Oh, YouTube told you to take a break from responding. I'll slap that hoe. Who told YouTube told you that? I don't like that. We're not gonna do that here, YouTube. Get off our nutsacks, YouTube. Okay, we're doing what we need to do here. It might be natural for you to be stuck in your ways too, Christy, and that's the last thing I'm gonna leave with you. But I really do want you to explore your chart more. So go and see about those aspects on your own time. And thank you, love, for spending so much time and energy with me. Like, I love connecting with y'all. There's nothing better than this. But I do want to get on to this question about the houses, because nobody really asked me astrology questions. Like, a lot of people want to know their personal astrology, but we don't get to just talk the mechanics of it. And I kind of like that part. So, Kivante, are you still here? Kivante, I'm going to answer your question. What are the houses? Christy, can I use your chart as an example? Because I already have it on my phone. I could just show them. If Christy says yes, I'll show you guys this chart. But basically the houses, okay, so astrology is just one big old wheel. 360 degrees. Excuse me. It represents the sky. And from our vantage point, the sky is infinite. It is space. It goes every which way. It's not just a circle. But from our vantage point, we can see 360 degrees around us. And in the sky, you know, like the zodiac signs came from constellations. So basically, every 30 degrees of that pie in the sky, okay, Christy, thank you, girl. Every 30 degrees is represented by another zodiac sign. So ultimately, if you take 360, divide that by 30, you get 12. And so each of these, like there's 12 pies in the sky. There's 12 zodiac signs, 12 slices of pie that equal 30 degrees. Those slices of pie are called houses. So say, for instance, Christy has a Virgo sun. That means her sun falls into the degree of that 30 degrees of Virgo. Now, when you're born, like you guys know about how things go retrograde and stuff like that, the sky is not linear. It's just not. It is what it is. It's 360, but at the same time, it's not linear. Like things change. So when she was born, we find a point on her chart which starts the circle. Can y'all see this? And it's basically this point here. So a clock would start over. No, yeah, a clock would start up here somewhere and go this way. The zodiac wheel goes the opposite way. So it starts over here and it goes this way. And so when she was born, the horizon from where she was born was right here at 6 degrees Pisces. So from there, we can calculate all of her other 30 degrees. So from 6 degrees Pisces to 6 degrees Aries to 6 degrees Taurus to 6 degrees. So every single time we hit another sign, that's a house. And so they're symbolized by these little, I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm going to do it like that. You see them little triangles in there? Dang, y'all, this is whack. Dang, this is whack as fuck. But yeah, so basically houses are based on your birth time and the time or the place where the horizon is at that time. That's where your houses start. And then they go around the 360 degrees. And houses can get complicated because it depends on what type of astrology you do. I do Placidus. I don't do whole sign. So whole sign would be like, basically, like I said, 6 degrees Pisces to 6 degrees, what's the next sign? Lord Jesus, I'm tired. Aries, and then 6 degrees. On her chart, her first house starts at 6 degrees Pisces. Her second house doesn't start until 10, almost 18 degrees Aries. Her next house starts at 10 degrees Taurus. So her houses are not all the same size via my method, but yet and still, they symbolize the zodiac. I'm trying to make this more simple for y'all. Maybe this is why people don't ask me questions. So the Sagittarius house is the 9th house. But when you do your astrology, Sagittarius might not necessarily be in the 9th house at the time you were born. For Christy, Sagittarius house is still the 9th house, but her 9th house actually starts in Scorpio. So her 9th house is always gonna talk about Sagittarian things, which are a higher power, learning, education, philosophy, mentors, mentees, meditation, connecting with your divine, right? But hers also has themes of Scorpio because her cusp, which is where her house starts, which is at 10 degrees Scorpio, is going to flavor that house. So the house is already a cup. Okay, so this, whatever goes in this cup is gonna color in her spirituality, how she learns to navigate this life. But her spirituality is going to be filled with some Scorpio. So how she goes about her higher learning, and her higher power and her mentoring and her connection with the divine is going to have a tinge of Scorpio. It's going to have a tinge of the occult. It might be some sexual energy there, some power plays in there. It might be some knowledge of taboo subjects in there that will connect her to her higher power. But then you also have to look and say, well, where's the planet of Sagittarius? Because that is going to flavor wherever it is too. And her planet of Sagittarius is in her third house. Third house is typically ruled by Gemini. No matter whose third house it is, it's ruled by Gemini. Because it's the third house. Gemini talks about communication, siblings, close travel, like transport, like going to work every day, riding the bus, taking a car. But her third house just so happens to be, her cusp is in Taurus. So her communication, her travel, her relationship with her siblings is going to be very long and drawn out. It's going to have a very long lasting impression. She may speak very slowly and with great intention. She may not speak unless what she's saying is making sense, because that's Taurus. But we're talking about speaking, right? And then also her Jupiter is there, so she has some Sagittarius flavor in there. So even though she may be very deliberate in her speaking, and it's funny because her Sagittarius is in Gemini, so she may be slow to speak, but when she starts speaking, she goes. She's going to say what's on her mind. She's going to engage in conversation with you. There are always 12 houses because there's 12 zodiac signs. Now, I will say, once you get deeper into it, you realize when I read certain people's charts, they don't have certain signs in their chart. Like, they don't have certain signs that reach a cusp in their chart. Like, some people's house might be so wide that it covers over two, or some people's, some people's houses might be so wide it covers two signs. Or it might even intercept one. So it might say, for instance, start in Aries. The Pisces house might be this little, and then it'll end in Taurus. So Pisces doesn't hold a cusp. It's just in that first house. That's what we call an intercepted house. It's almost like you don't have that part of your personality, or you feel like you can't access that part of your personality very readily. Elijah, hey Elijah, can you guys go make sure you like this video before you leave? Share it if you know anybody who's interested in this type of stuff. Does the year of the pig affect signs? Now, what you're talking about is no longer Western astrology, and it's technically not astrology at all. Or is it Chinese astrology? I don't know if they technically call that astrology, but it's the belief of the Chinese that each year is represented by a different animal. So most people know what the year was, like what animal represents their birth year. I study a little bit of Vedic astrology, which is Eastern astrology, and I know Western astrology or whatever, but I don't know about the year of the pig and all that. Y'all have to Google for that. I'm still offering my $5 readings. I'm still offering $5 tarot readings. And yes, what, Elijah? And $10 astrology breakdowns. Now, Christy got a dog-ass breakdown because Christy was hella generous with me. But as y'all can see, I don't know how long. I probably spent a good 40 minutes on Christy alone. I could talk astrology all day, so I definitely want to feel compensated for that. Kivante, you want to do a quick reading? You want to pay the $10 super chat and get a quick reading like Christy did? I'll be happy to do that for you. Happy to. If you guys don't know how to super chat, basically in the live chat that you're in right now, next to your avatar, like it'll be down at the bottom of your screen. There will be a picture of you, and then there will be a picture of a $sign. Click the $sign. Hit me with $10 and I got you. I'll do a reading for you right now live. My back is killing me, young. Ugh. I need to get up off this floor or stretch or something. Golly. I'm going to go to the gym in the morning when I take my daughter to school. I'm going to go real early so I can go in there and stretch without feeling like the creepers looking. I might even up my membership to a $20 membership so I can go ahead and get in that massage chair. I'm going to do it too. Christy really did get a great one. Okay, Elijah, if you want a reading, go ahead and super chat me $10 for astrology, and I will get into your stuff. Yeah, on the computer, it should just show up like right underneath where you're typing. There should be a button. It's a $sign, and then when you hover over it, it says show your support for High Vibe. Click that button. And then click on send a highlighted message. If you want astrology, you're going to have to take that little blue button and move it up to the $10 point until it turns yellow. And then click buy and send. And I got y'all. If that doesn't work, you can always go to this link. That link there, copy and paste it to another tab. Hit me with that $10 payment. It will ring my phone. I will see that you paid. I will give you your reading. I'm sorry, I keep sighing. I'm not tired. I'm just, my back, yo. Like, I'm about to low-key do a little stretchy stretch while we sitting here chilling. You feel me? Ain't nothing else happening right now, you know? I got to do something. When my body come calling, I answer, okay? I don't leave my body hanging. Granddaddy status. I'm sorry, this might be awkward for y'all, but, like, kind of don't care. Ooh, excruciating pain. I love this little hairstyle. My daughter said I look like Dora the Explorer. When do I do them again? If you want to schedule, okay, if you want to, Elijah, I'll do y'all a favor. Because usually my astrology readings go no cheaper than $25. I've never done them for $10 before. If you're serious, email me. Here, I'm going to give you the email address. Let me know you were in this live. And you want your reading, and I'll contact you tomorrow. And if you gonna come through tomorrow, then I gotta charge you $25 if you come at a later date. When do I do these readings again? You mean like live, Kivante? I'm sorry. You mean like live readings? Honestly, I want to do live readings more often. I offer readings every day. Like, honestly, you can book with me whenever. I'm starting to do them, like record them for y'all, then just send them out. But what day do y'all think would be a good day to come like once a week and do this type of thing? What would be a good day? Fridays is probably my best day. Friday's payday for most people, right? Elijah, email me now. Email me now, right now, before you go to bed type thing. So I'll know. Because if you don't email me now, I'm going to forget tomorrow. Wednesday or Friday. I think I'm going to make it Fridays because I usually have I work a couple hours in the morning on Friday. I might have to go into the office then. But typically I have the rest of my Fridays off. So maybe I'll start doing them at like I always say I'm going to try to do them in the middle of the day. It don't never happen. It always ends up being really late. But I'll try to get in like 7, 8 o'clock on Fridays. So let me set a reminder. I'm going to start reminding myself now. Every Friday, 7:30, do live readings. 7:30 p.m. Oh, shit. I'm hopping on Periscope right now, too, just to see who's on there. Like, I don't even know. What up, Periscope? Okay, so I just wanted to come through, make a quick announcement. I got my people on YouTube here, and I have you guys here. Hold on, let me up my brightness. I can't even see my damn self. Okay, hey guys. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. So basically, I'm here just to say hello, it's Nell. I will be doing something new. Me and my friends on YouTube just determined that I'm going to start doing whose time zone? Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Michigan. Thank you for asking, Christy. You see, that's why you need a Virgo, a good Virgo on your team. So we just determined I'm going to start doing live readings, right? I'm going to offer them at a really great discount for right now because I feel like I like connecting with you all and I don't want it to be a huge hassle. Like, I don't want you to have to pay a whole car note just to be able to talk to me. It will be a little bit more brief, than my regular readings. My regular readings last anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. But on these lives, if you want to go ahead and pay $5, you can get one question answered with my tarot decks. And I have various decks. I'm not being stingy with the cards or anything. It's just that I don't want to answer multiple questions, right? So you can get a few different card decks pulled for you, if you feel what I'm saying, off of that one question for $5. That's a fucking bargain. And then also, tonight I started doing $10 astrological breakdowns for you guys. So if you're interested in some astrology and you really just kind of want to know, what's going on with your personality or what's going on with your health, what's going on with your relationship life, what's going on with your career, so on and so forth, you can pay a quick $10 and get that synopsis as well. Now, if you are willing to donate a little bit more, of course, your reading will be a little bit more in depth. I'm all about just sharing and exchanging energy. I'm going to go ahead in the comments. Can I comment on here? So I can't comment on my own live, really? That's nuts. But I was going to leave you guys the link to my YouTube channel. But if anybody that's viewing right now would be kind enough to go ahead and input what I'm about to say so that it could be documented on this live, I would greatly appreciate you. So my YouTube channel is it's actually High Vibe. Just straight up HIGH space VIBE. On YouTube, I will be doing readings there every Friday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Every Friday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to ask if some of my friends on this YouTube live will hold me accountable. Email me Friday morning. Look, I would show you. I actually do have my alarm set on my phone for 7:30 this Friday. So I will be in this Friday doing live readings. If you want a $5 live reading, get one then. You can get one now. Shit. Hey, if you're here with me now and you want one, you can absolutely obtain a live reading. I'm doing $5 tarot pulls, $10 astrology breakdowns. But if you can't do it tonight, you got to wait for payday. I understand. I totally understand. Like I said, I'll be here every Friday at 7 o'clock. Now, do you guys, hey, YouTube guys, if you're still here with me, do you think it would make sense? Because I'm a Libra moon. I need to run this past somebody. Okay, I do. Do you think it makes sense for me to do YouTube and Periscope at the same time? Or should I do like YouTube first and then Periscope? Maybe I Periscope as I'm YouTubing and push people to the YouTube. That makes sense, I think. That in a perfect world, I could do that. That would be my best bet. Hey, Periscope guys, y'all better say hi. Y'all are popping in the room. Hello. Hello, guys. If y'all come in my room, y'all got to speak. I'm sorry. Y'all can't come up in here and just be looking. That's weird. That's awkward for me. I get a little weird. I don't like rejection. I'm an Aquarius. Yeah, I'm going to try it. This will honestly be my first time streaming from both platforms. So I guess we'll find out on Friday if that works or not. We will definitely find out. So wait a minute, Elijah, you emailed me. Kivante, did you want a reading or what you doing, man? Because I thought I saw you ask for one. I'm confused. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Anybody that would like a $5 reading that's on YouTube right now, absolutely can super chat me. Hit me up. Same time, absolutely. Hit me up right now if you like. You can super chat me or you can PayPal me, whichever works best. Just kind of let me know what's going on so I can expect that payment if you're going to obtain one. For all my Periscope people, because I got people hopping in. Hello. I'm on YouTube right now. You can find me under High Vibe. High Vibe. Elijah, what you doing, Elijah? You got to make a decision, man. Could you try what, babe? Go ahead, try. Could you try to super chat? Try it. See if it works. It's either going to work or it's not now. That's all I'm saying. So I was doing a divine feminine reading. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this reading. I've been trying to finish this reading for 2 hours. So I'm going to finish this one. And then I'm going to move on to my divine masculine reading. It says, I got to put money on your card. That's why you ask next time. Keep on saying that's real as fuck. That's about real than above it. Hey. Okay. So I thought Elijah was emailing me. Okay. So y'all both hit me up tomorrow. How about y'all both hit me up tomorrow? Hit me up tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody else, I'll see y'all Friday. For right now, I'm not going nowhere. I'm still finna sit here and do this freaking divine feminine reading because I need to know what's going on. So basically, divine feminines, you have a choice to be made. You're either going to go down one path or the other. At the forefront, we have this king of fire hitting us up from somewhere. I don't know this man. Who this man? Or knight of fire, excuse me. Not a king. He ain't a king. He's a knight. He's a young lass. Okay, and he's coming in. He's coming in very swift, very quickly. And I think he wants you to think things through with this situation. He's going to ask you and help you to think things through. Now, on one side, there's despair for the divine feminine. You could be arguing with somebody. Did y'all hear me stutter like somebody granddaddy? Talking about you could. That was funny, but no. So you could be making an unwise decision by bickering, going back and forth with somebody, giving your energy to someone that does not. That energy could be better used doing something else. You see what I'm saying? And it could give you an illusion of going on a loop, being trapped in a situation, being trapped with someone. And you're not actually trapped. You're trapping yourself because you're not freeing yourself. You're not freeing up your energy in order to do anything else. Or you could become very enterprising and you could restore justice back into your life. Utilize your energy in ways that you know are more righteous and that are going to actually allow you to see, what the hell is this? Oh, allow you to see a return on that, a return on your investment. It says fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. During the Libra full moon, I think that you should do what you know is right. I mean, I'm just saying Libra rules justice. I've been saying that the whole reading. And then the power of creativity will come over you. It says recognition for very high quality work and being a team player. So it's entering into situations and putting yourself into situations in which you're going to be able to showcase who you are, your strengths, right? You're going to be able to actually create a signature for yourself. And people are going to know, hey, you do good work. Hey, you know what you're doing. Blase sleep. Which is funny because I'm doing this now. I identify as divine feminine and masculine, but you see what I'm saying. Living out that prophecy. So I'm going to pull some more cards because I want to clarify who this is. Who is this Knight of Fire? Who is this person that's coming in and just making things seem a lot more adventurous? You know, they may be opening up opportunities for you and helping you to see the light, helping you to see the contrast in those two very, very starkly different situations. And if I hope y'all know I don't be bullshitting. Like when it comes to certain shit that spirit does, I don't tamper because spirit is always perfect. When I pull those cards out, legit, Knight of Fire came out first. Then the two bad cards came out. Then the two good cards came out. And I hate to call them bad and good, but it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And so it just sort of had this effect, like this, like you're going in a certain direction, but which direction do you want to go? You know what I'm saying? Like the cards may fall in two different ways, depending on how you react to the situation. And so with the Knight of Fire being at the very center of our reading, I really want to know what place, because I'm feeling like that's a person via this being, well, with this being the divine feminine reading, I feel like that knight is not a thing. It's a person. I want to know who that person is. What is that person doing for divine feminine? So first card that came out is Ace of Wands. So he may be fucking you. I'm just going to say it. This may be somebody that's sexually attracted to you, that wants to have sex with you, that wants to create with you. You guys get around each other and there's a very creative energy, a very creative vibe. God, the Empress. Don't get pregnant, divine feminine. Don't get pregnant. Or get pregnant. If you want to get pregnant, girl. But y'all might be having some sexual activities. I don't see this person as being too mature because they're not immature because they're not a page, but they're not mature yet. They're not in their full self yet because they're not a king. So it's like, are you really ready for that? Do you really want, like, just because we can doesn't mean we should type of energy, but it's very sweet. I mean, these two cards here, it's like the woman and the woman being penetrated. It's a very phallic card. It looks like a dick. I'm just saying. And she is holding something that looks exactly like an orifice, like a vagina. Okay. And these things go together. They just go together. So you and this person might be feeling like, yeah, compatibility. Now, whether or not this person is a serious love interest, I don't know. But they're here. I wouldn't necessarily call them serious because they're a knight, and knights tend to be on the run. They tend to be on the move. Are you laughing at me, Kivante? Yeah, they tend to be like on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. And they just want to see and explore. And even at the top of his card, it says, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. He can't rest. He ain't chilling. He ain't chilling at all. Not even a little bit. He's living his life. And then it's somebody that's going to bring you very much joy, but at the same time, you do not know everything about this situation when it comes to whoever the fuck this man is. But I feel like that person wouldn't necessarily lead you astray per se. But I honestly think with this moon card, what it's saying, because the moon, it always comes up when it's like something goes unsaid or it's something that you don't know about the situation. You don't know everything about this person. You just don't. Right? I know I'm wild. I can't help myself, but it is what it is. But yeah, you don't know everything about this person, but they're going to bring you so much joy. They're going to bring you so much fulfillment and just like partying. I mean, I don't want to say partying, but like the energy of partying. Please work. Oh, it's working, Elijah. It came through, bruh. I got you. Did you want tarot or astrology? The astrology reading is $10, but I might could work with $8. So let me know which one you want, Elijah. He said, yo, please work. My man had to load his card up. I fuck with that. That's real. But yeah, so This person, there's a very, very attractive energy to them. And it might be this mystery that's bringing you to them. But at the same time, they just want to see you at your best. They just want to see you having fun. They just want to see you rejoicing and partying. Miss Vernell! Oh, I miss you, Miss Vernell. I was literally just thinking about you not too long ago. Like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe you just popped in on my live. I'm like, so like, I feel like you're like the auntie I never had, Miss Vernell, for real. I'm sorry I fell off the face of the earth, and I hope you can forgive me, okay? No, but Miss Vernell always be supporting. She always comes through. You know what I'm saying? When I do the live, she be there. Okay, period. And that's point blank. So I gotta show her love. I had to honor her real quick. Astrology, please. I'll get you tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Hit me up tomorrow. Email me. Do whatever you gotta do. Okay. So yeah, I feel like that person is somebody that does want to come into your space, divine feminine, in order to help you create, in order to be a co-creator with you, and they want to see you be fruitful and multiply. They do. They just want to see you expand, because that's all Empress things, you know, having that inner understanding of how to utilize one's talents, gifts, and intuition to help expand and to help create more. You ever heard that saying where they say, you know, give a woman anything and she'll multiply it. You give a woman hell, she gonna give you she gonna give you the damn apocalypse, okay? You give a woman a seed, she'll make a baby. You bring a woman some groceries, she'll make you a meal. That's the Empress. She's gonna multiply whatever you bring her and make it better. And yeah, they just want to see that out of you. But at the same time, tell me how mature this night is, Spirit. I need to know what's up with this night. Like, why are they immature? What they on? What they on? What they on? They want you to make a decision about who you want to be. They see you as indecisive. They see you as not knowing what you want. So you got to decide. All right. That was a divine feminine reading. I'm sorry if that reading came to y'all in pieces. I tried to go ahead and sum it all up at once for everybody who's with me as of right now, because I've been doing these readings since about 8, 9 o'clock. So now we're going to do the the divine masculine reading. I'm just going to shuffle my cards. And anybody that's new in the room, if you guys want a $5 tarot pool, one question, I'm offering those tonight. I'm also doing, what was I going to say? Astrology readings. Just like very kind of basic astrology readings for $10 tonight only. I usually don't do $10 astrology shit. Nothing for $10. So y'all better get in if you want it. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards up for the divine masculine. Divine masculine. I keep stumbling over my words. Spirit, please give me whatever messages that you have for the divine masculine as of right now. Get in where you fit in, baby. Spirit, give me whatever messages that you have for the divine masculine as of right now. That feels better. I have to center myself, y'all. What energies are surrounding the divine masculine? How do they relate to the divine feminine as of right now? Masculine's energy is a little bit harder to tap into. It's what's in that cup. You know, you said that, not me. Why aren't these cards coming? Spirit, what messages do you have for the divine man? Y'all 9 times out of 10 will never see me pull. I always let the cards pop out. And I'm telling you, sometimes them energies, boy, them energies, they don't want to come out. They just be like, nope, I don't want to see the light of day. Spirit, what messages do you have for the divine masculine as we speak? How many types of cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks, I think. I usually use my tarot decks, my love deck. I have 8 decks. Yeah, tarot decks. 2 tarot decks that I use all the time. I have a love deck that I use quite often. The rest of them haven't really seen the light of day too much, to be honest. I use them for myself, but I haven't really brought them to YouTube. My father got me, for my birthday that just passed in February, he bought me some Divine Feminine cards, which was so sweet. I was like, oh, you love me. You don't know nothing about all this stuff and you still bought them for me. I want to bring those to one of these readings, though, because those cards, man, those are powerful. Like nuts. Powerful. Okay, I got 6 cards for the Divine Masculine as well. So let's go ahead and lay them out and see how they're coming out. Oh, no. I have 5 for the other one. I got 6 for this one. Divine Masculine, I know you've been going through it. You're at the end of a very difficult phase in your life. But it may seem tough because you've never navigated this point in your existence, maybe. Like you're at, like you feel like it's the end, like, oh my God, I'm getting ready to die. I don't even know why I feel like that, but just like, oh my God. But that might be because you're resisting some change. Like you have to embrace change in order to be able to breathe through it and know, regardless of how the chips fall. I'm good. Where are you working? Yes, I was working on everything, Miss Vernell. You know, I'll be all over the place working with the kids, tending to my daughter, working on my album, doing everything under the sun. I just made some hats. I ain't even told y'all about the hats yet. I got Nell Nicole hats, jackets, all types of stuff I'm doing. Crazy. All over the place. But yeah, so I was saying, let me see. 10 of Air sticks out. So this is the card that I'm saying. It talks about the end of a very temporary standstill. And as you can see, there's a stampede happening because these ponies or whatever the fuck they are have been bound up for so long that at this point, now that they're free, they run rampant. Like they don't even know what to do with themselves. And to an onlooker or to someone that might have been standing right in front of that gate, this could seem like all hell is breaking loose. But it's their natural habitat. Oh, they're not ponies, they're unicorns. Duh. This is how they're supposed to be naturally. Of course, if you have pent up energy and you let it go, it's going to come off a little bit crazily. You know, it's not going to necessarily be all in order and making sense. And, you know, they might stampede and kill a couple other animals that were innocent bystanders because it's just the order of the land, the way things have to happen. But you also have the 3 of Water at the very top of your reading. So I feel as though something's going to happen where you're going to feel like there is a need to celebrate. Like you're having some sort of emotional fulfillment to the point where you might even want to have a party behind it. Usually 3 of Water signifies like a graduation, a baby shower, a wedding, a bachelor party, something where you're celebrating with people that you really, really fuck with, like your people, on a great life achievement. So there is going to be some reason to celebrate in your life. And then you also have the ego card. So that tells me that there is some fear of pulling yourself back into the toxic situation because that's what you're familiar with. But I say just go towards the light, Divine Masculine. Don't even try to trip on no bullshit, okay? Don't text that person that you're used to always talking to, but now y'all argue all the time, but something good happened, and now you want to tell them, fuck that person. Nah, you don't need to necessarily hit them up and say shit. You just relish in your good blessings, right? Your things that are coming towards you. There's also this Empress energy, and it's connected to the ego card, so I'm feeling like maybe You need to nurture yourself. Don't look for that nurturing within a woman. Don't do it, because I think that's why this ego card is attached to it, because the woman is the vice. The woman is the vice. You haven't made it completely out of the woods yet. Like, you're celebrating, but I want you to actually like stabilize, because there's no cards in this reading that are showing me that there's any earth energy here. So all of these things that are happening for you are for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not for you to go share it with somebody like, hey, look at what I did. They're going to be like, okay, Ann, that's nice. Congratulations, motherfucker. Like, that's literally the energy you're going to get, because there's nothing really tangible right here, right now, to share with the feminine, I will say, to share with another person. Like, you could share the news, but you understand what I'm saying. There's nothing that you could take from the situation and utilize right now. It's just like news of something happening, or you're exiting out of a really, really tough period in your life, and you're like, you know what, I want to celebrate just being that nigga. I want to just celebrate being me. I want to celebrate being free. I want to celebrate, not going to jail. I want to celebrate. I don't know why I feel like that, but just something is happening where you're fulfilled. And that's all that really matters right now, is your fulfillment. You know what I mean? Going towards your goals, going towards your pleasures, not the pleasures that are going to be negative in nature, not the, bullshit pleasures, the real stuff. You know what I'm saying? The real shit in life. Like I said, graduation, baby shower, wedding, real shit. You feel me? And that's not always to be going off and sharing that with other people. Sometimes that's just for you. And then you also have here awakening, right? So it's seeing things from a totally different perspective. Maybe, like I said, you're used to sharing all of your news with somebody else. And like Kivante said, he does music, right? So maybe you got this song, you like, man, this song fire as fuck. I want everybody to hear this song, but you realize the worth in that song, but everybody else might not, and you don't feel like having other people's opinions on your back. So guess what? You're going to look at it from a different situation. Typically, you might always send your songs to this one girl. But right now, you and her beefing. So you don't need to send it to her, because you don't even want to open up the line of communication to come rain on your parade. You feel me? Look at it from a different perspective. How about this time you nurture yourself? You tell yourself, this song is good because I said it's good, motherfucker. Anybody else got to tell me it's good enough. I know it's good enough, and period. I'm going to take it to the next steps in the process in order to make it so big that nobody could ever deny me. You feel what I'm saying? Let me exit out of here. All right, Periscope, I'm out. Y'all wishy-washy up in here. Meet me on what's that thing? On YouTube. Bye. Video. But yeah, so okay, Elijah, I got you on here. I'll hit you up tomorrow. Yeah, like I was saying. Yeah. So, and then you also have the 10 of water. So it's like you ultimately being fulfilled after you allow this purge to happen. You just got to purge it. Let the energies out. Don't even trip off of stuff that seem like it's going haywire. Do what you need to do to focus on you and your joy. Right? 8 of Pentacles. It talks about going into study, going into your work, getting deep within yourself, and actually like pulling it out of yourself to do the work for work's sake. Not doing the work for the recognition. This nigga is sitting in this motherfucking castle. Do you see this cobweb? That nigga ain't left for 12 days. Probably more than that. He got his only friend is the goddamn rat. Do you see the rat? He's sitting up talking to this nigga like, nigga, you like my pinnacle, nigga? Did I do a good job, nigga? He really not even asking him that. He just looking like, oh, nigga, so you here? Cool. I'm gonna just talk to you real quick. It's like Castaway when the nigga had that right, the rat. When that nigga had the volleyball and he drew the face on it. He called that nigga Philip or whatever. It's like that energy. Like literally, it's that. It's you going in deep, doing your work because it makes you happy. And you know that you're improving and you're the only person you need to prove yourself to. That's going to bring you your happiness. That's going to bring you your, I don't want to say your family. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a little dramatic, but it'll bring you into a space of receptivity to where if you're looking for partnership, when you're passionate about what you do, other people can see you authentically, and it brings more authentic relationships to you. Because a lot of times when we dating and we in relationships and we doing stuff with people, we act like who we think they want us to be. Oh, she wants a gentleman. Let me open the door every day. Then when you get her to be a girlfriend, you slam the door in the girl face. You ain't even hold the door for her ass. You got an umbrella and you doing like Donald Trump. You covering your head with the umbrella, but you ain't even covering her ass. She out here walking in the rain. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not a gentleman, I'm not gonna say don't be a gentleman. You probably want to change that, but I'm just saying, you feel me? Like, don't reach. Don't reach. Just do you. She get what she get. I hate you, Kim. No, she get what she get. You feel me though? Like, honestly, because I mean, I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. Like, I'm 28, grown as fuck. I've been in situations where niggas will really waste your time acting, and then it's like when it's time to show up, they really don't know where to start. Don't get too far out of your league, bruh. That's all I'm saying. Do what makes you happy, and the girl who gonna want that gonna be there. The girl who gonna want that gonna be there for you. Y'all might have to grow together and do some things, you know what I'm saying? But don't go reaching, trying to do too much and trying to, I mean, the person that you with might not necessarily be, or the person that you attract might not necessarily be the divine feminine right now, because it's divine, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might not be the time for that in your life, because you have a life too. I think the culture always wants men to sort of step up and be these glorious men, but like, that should take time. You feel what I'm saying? And just be honest. I think if you're honest, that's the number one thing. I'm not saying be a dickhead. Don't be rude as fuck. Like, that's not gonna get you anywhere either. I acted for 2 days, then you was broke. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got yourself in a fucked up situation trying to act for a woman, where if you just would have kept it real with her, you could have saved yourself your paycheck and saved her some time and from calling you a fuck nigga now. Because now you broke as shit. Now you broke as shit to her. Now she got to say that. When you could have saved you and her all the strife in the world and just been like, you know what, baby? You attractive as fuck, but I'm not even going to sit up and act like I'm ready for what you're ready for. Because I'm just not. I respect you too much to fool you into thinking that that's what I am. You know what I'm saying? But it might be another young lady down the line that's like, you know what? I'm just going to school right now. I'm just trying to find somebody that's down, that's loyal, And maybe you and her could kick it and y'all could elevate together. Or maybe you don't need no motherfucking body, and you need to just chill and focus on your own shit and do you. And get your craft together. So that when you are deep into your craft and you like, I'm so passionate about making these damn pinnacles, it's not even funny. Now at this time, you've amassed some wealth. And so a woman that comes and sees, saying, he's hardworking, he's focused, he's skilled, he's all these things. She'll want that. You know what I'm saying? And now you got the finances and the diligence and the discipline to be the head of a family. You feel what I'm saying? I hope y'all feel what I'm saying. Y'all also have the Hangman. Again, this is the same card as the Awakening card. Yeah, this is the same card as the Awakening card. So Spirit is telling me twice, like, girl, they need to see things from a different perspective. Y'all need to definitely look at things from a different perspective and not think so hard about, I want to say, trying to impress this empress, and then you get mad when shit hit the fan. But really, you just need to change your perspective and celebrate what you already have, who you already are. Let go of these ideas of like, oh, I gotta be this and I gotta have that, and she ain't talking to me. Worry about yourself. What's that line Wiz had? Why you worry about some pussy? Go get you some money. That's the line I'm hearing. It, in all honesty, I'm not even trying to. I'm not, no cap. It's just some money. I can't hear it in my mind no more. I can't hear it, but I'm hearing it. Like, I just thought of that line in specific. Why you worry about who she fucking? Go get you some money. Spirit, do you have any more messages for the divine masculine? I can also do one just kind of like to see how the divine masculine and feminine are entering into each other's lives. You finna take this to heart? Take it to heart, please. I'm never gonna steer y'all down the wrong path. That's on God. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times these messages, well, whenever I'm pulling, that's not coming from me. I don't sit here and be like, oh, I want this card. No, like, the cards come out how they come out, and that's what that is. And I pray before I pray as I'm pulling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't necessarily hear everything I be saying all the time, but, you know, I be mumbling my little joint, asking spirit to show me, because I want to know just as well as y'all do. I want to help. I watch other readers, too. I know how to tell when a motherfucker for real tapped and when a motherfucker not. Excuse me, that was nasty, but oh well. One thing about me, I try to stay authentic, so hopefully y'all can feel that. You feel like you've been working mad hard, like you've been trying to really do and be this deja vu like a motherfucker. Really be something for somebody. Like you want to be honorable, you want to be noble, but the most noble thing you can do is to change your perspective on the situation. Realize where your shortcomings are, realize where your strengths are. Work with those things. Start with the truth. And you can transform it. You can create what you want out of that. You feel what I'm saying? Just like Kanye, that nigga, we call that nigga crazy all the time. He capitalized off that shit. Kanye is a master alchemist. Can't nobody tell me shit else. I know I'm funny, Kivante. I can't help it. But yeah, Kanye is a master alchemist. Like he literally knows how to do alchemy, how to take negative and make it positive. How to take bad and make it work for him. You feel me? That was like a 5.5. So let me do a reading now. I just want to see what I'm going to get if I ask spirit to tell me how the feminine and the masculine are interacting with each other. And I want to try a method that I've seen a girl on here do. Her name is the illest illuminator. I love her. She's got to be Ukrainian or something like that. Russian. I'm not good with geography. But I know she has an accent. I think it's beautiful. I watch her videos and energy. And she does this thing where she'll take 2 tarot decks, right? So I got this one. I got this one. I'm going to use this as the masculine, this as the feminine, and we're just going to pull. And for every card that I pull for the feminine, I'm going to pull one for the masculine and see how they feel about the same situation. So let's see. I'm going to shuffle a little bit. I'm going to do the past of the situation, right? And this is general. So I'm not saying everything will resonate with everybody. But what I will say is energy is universal. And so if you're resonating with this, take the parts that feel right. If it don't worry too much about it. It just might be for somebody else. But honestly, it's not too many of us in this room right now. So I'm going to just tap in on us. You feel me? Y'all, something must be resonating with y'all. Something resonate with me because I could have got off live a long time ago. I'm still here. All right, so let's see. Spirit, please bless this step in honor of the divine feminine. Do y'all watch not Doreen Virtue, Angel Souls? Y'all watch Angel Souls channel? It's a lady named Michelle. Y'all watch her? Who y'all be watching on YouTube? I just want to know. My girl Chenoa. Y'all gotta go check her out. Walu Child Readings. She's dope. Dope as fuck. Y'all gotta go check her out. Chenoa. All right, Spirit. So what I'm going to ask is, what energies have the divine feminine come from? I already got one. What energies have the divine feminine? Where's the divine situation is in her past? In the past placement, the divine feminine so far just has the Lovers card. Trying to find balance. Trying to be the balance. And the Hermit. Oh, that resonates so much. Spending time in quiet meditation. Really, really trying to center in and hone her crafts. Trying to connect. maybe even with the divine masculine. The spirit, give me where, you know, where the divine masculine is coming from. What's past situation with the divine masculine coming out of. And now we're going to pull for the divine masculine to see where he's coming from. Okay. He's coming from a place of being spiritually constipated. And from a space of working to develop a skill. Working to really see what he's made of. There's a natural progression here too with him, as far as like he's learned how to do something and then he's holding on to it so tightly. So what's the situation surrounding these two now? What's the situation surrounding divine masculine and feminine now? There's a lot more learning to do and plans that need revision. So if you feel like you are a divine counterpart, you might not be in union with your person. You might be, like I said, preparing, separated in a way. Universe and spirit might be getting you together for the next partner. It might not be the divine masculine. It might be somebody else. It might be whoever, but you're away, divine feminine. And the masculine is on a whole new journey. So you're learning, getting deeper into what it is that you do and learning a little bit more about what it is that you do and who you are. He is out here experimenting, trying shit. I'm sorry, I'm a little bitter right now. But in real life, that's what's going on. You got the fool. I asked, where are they right now? The divine feminine got the 8 of Earth, which talks about going deeper, doing skilled work. And they're coming from a hermit card. So it's continued work. And a lot of times the divine feminine counterpart tends to be the one who is more into sort of occult things like what I'm doing now, tarot, you know, just honing in on their spiritual gifts and actually being the glue to the situation. And then also the 7 of Air. So it's like, it's saying plans need revision. More is going on than meets the eye, and it's just poor timing. So for right now, she may be feeling like, what is going on with this connection? Why isn't it what it needs to be for me right now? And it might just be because something else is brewing. Something else is brewing. Something going on. Everybody in their own corners doing what they need to do with their life. And then I asked for right now, what is divine masculine doing? Right. That's true, Miss Fernell. For real. But he right now, he's in his foolish state. Like not even on some bull, but more so like he's ready to just try something. He's ready to try something that he's never tried before. Didn't I tell y'all in that divine masculine reading, you need to go for something. You're going towards, okay, let me slow down. I'm getting tired. I'm about to get off live after this. But he's in a space in his life that he's never been in. He's a little bit apprehensive, but also like, fuck it. I don't have shit to lose. Fuck it. She over there doing fuck she doing, so I don't know where the hell she at. So I'm just gonna do me. And it's not like a do me like a reckless do me. It's a do me like a I literally don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm gonna try something because what else am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like I need to have faith. That's what it is. And I told y'all with that last card, remember where the ponies was breaking free and shit like that? That's that energy. It's like just let life happen sometimes. Follow the signs. Don't trip if something don't look how you want it to look. You gotta have faith that things are gonna work out. And then he also has the high priestess. So he's being called almost to go into this hermit state as well. And also just tapping into his divine feminine. Because as you know, we all encompass masculine and feminine energies in ourselves. So he's being asked to tap into his divine feminine energy and be more receptive and open to intuitive messages. So even watching readings like these, understanding that there's a place for this type of shit. And everything doesn't always have to be 100% logical for it to have a space in your life. understanding the duality of a situation. And so seeing how it could look one way on the outside, but the divine purpose underneath could be something totally different. You just might not understand the process because you're not God. And a lot of times we don't understand certain things, how they work out, because you're not God. And that's just that on that. Okay, you got to let him do his work and work things out how in the path of your highest good. And sometimes things have to go around the bend. They don't just be a straight shot. Sometimes you got to go around, take a little bit more time for it to be what's really best for you. And that's hard to conceive in our human minds that are so linear. And it's like A and then B and then C and then D. No, spirit might be like, no, A and then J, back to D, nigga Z, P, elemental S. That's where you going. And you be like, what? Okay. S is a good letter. You feel me? Like, you just got to be cool with that shit sometimes. So spirit, where is tell me what's on Divine Feminine's heart right now. Ooh, y'all seen that? Y'all seen that? Release. She done. She ain't playing no motherfucking games with y'all asses right now. Okay? She's not playing. Ooh. And I'm her. She is me. Say hello. Okay, so let me keep going. Divine Masculine. What's on his heart right now? And he popping out cards. He ready to penetrate that ass. He like, girl, come here. Bring your ass. Bring that ass here. Let me see what else pops out. What's on Divine Masculine's heart right now? Yeah, he think he ready. He think he ready. He ain't ready, but he think he ready. Got another one. Wish fulfillment. He is wishing. He is hoping. He is hoping to be able to see and feel and touch and create energy and let that energy off. That's what that looks like to me. And this here is where basically, like I said, cups are always fulfillment. It's always like, yeah, the hope is real, my nigga. The hope is real. Okay? Like, if I had one wish, we would be best friends, loving and nothing. It would just begin. If I had one wish, that's what he's saying. If I had one wish, girl, it'd be you. It would be you. And on the other hand, what's on her heart? Release. And she wants stability. Because do you see this number 13? 1 plus of the 3. 1 plus of the 3 equals the 4. She wants stability. She is sick of sitting up and dwelling in these same energies. It says the end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation. Time to move on. That's how she feels. And then it's also the Queen of Fire. So it's more she's ready to embody those traits within herself on bad bitch mode. Like, women tend to be so like the Hermit. Okay, she went from her past. Her past, this shit is deep. I can't make it up. Her past is the Lovers. Her past is the Hermit. She was ready to, like, I don't know what y'all religion is or where y'all come from, but I'm seeing like a Muslim woman and how they have such honor and respect for the ideologies of their culture, so much so that they will cover their heads. They have some of the most beautiful hair in the world, girl. Y'all Muslim women, you know what I'm saying? But they cover their heads in order to honor their husbands, to honor the marriage, the sanctity of that. You understand what I'm saying? She was willing to go there. She was willing to hide herself for you. She was willing to do what she needed to do to take responsibility for the situation. Almost to the point where she took all of the responsibility for the situation. That's such a sad, like, existence almost. It's like, oh, what did Beyonce say? I'll be in the darkness. If that means, what'd she say? Basically, I'll dim my light for you, nigga. I'll dim my light for you. I'll put my beauty on the back burner and my everything, my spirit, my light, my everything on hold. I will go into hiding almost. I will devote myself. I keep seeing Lemonade, Beyonce, how she was like, I plugged my vagina with the pages of the Bible type shit. Like on some whole other spiritually meditation. Oh, it is a full moon, Miss Vernell. Oh my gosh. I'm like, this reading right here is really resonating. It is a full moon. That's why. But yeah, like, honestly, she was willing to do that and go and seek higher frequencies with you, higher beings with you, your higher selves, to see what that was all about. She almost was the one that was navigating that period of self-discovery. This card says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So it's definitely 100% that. It's definitely 100% that. But now, after what has transpired and everything being put on hold with this 7 in air, and she like, oh, I'm about to study up on me. I'm about to study up on me, baby. You on hold? You playing? I'm about to study on myself. Boss myself up real quick. And she does. And in that, she finds that the more space she can create by releasing, the more space she can fill up with self-love. You feel me? So that's really what's going on. But right, it's always that way with men and women. What is with that pull? Y'all know, like with the twin flame shit they be talking about, there's a runner and a chaser. It's always push-pull. How come two people can't never just be on the same page? Like, what's with that? That's the question I have for the universe. Why is the polarity always polar opposite? Why we can't never be polar together, nigga? Why we can't never be polar together? It's always one or the other. So let's ask now where Divine Feminine wants to take the situation. Where does Divine Feminine want to take this situation with the masculine? Where does she want to see the situation go? Ooh, them cards was nuts. She don't want that. She don't want none of this smoke. But she'll take it. She'll have it. She will definitely, you know how they be like, I ain't gonna start it, but I'll finish it. It's that energy. She ain't want none of this. But she has the will, which means I said, where does she want this energy to go? Forward. She just doesn't want it to be stagnant anymore. She's sick of that stagnant shit. The wheel is signifying going out and into the world. It says a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. That's what she wants. Fortune to be on her side. A situation to move. And honestly, with this Queen of Fire, she's moving with or without you. She wants to move with you, though. She'd rather move with you. But the Queen of Fire is almost like, get with it or get lost. Move the fuck out the way. You know how to be like, black women would be like, move, I'll do it. Move, I'll do it. That's the Queen of Fire. Move, I'll do it. Shit, your ass can't get shit done. That ain't what she want to do. That's not what she wants to happen. She doesn't want to have to swat you away and be like, man, get the fuck on, man. I do this shit myself. You feel me? She wants you to do it. But if you can't do it right, just be honest. Because move, I'll do it. Shit. Either way it goes, it's going to get done, nigga. And then the Emperor. And I gave Christy a reading earlier, and I was telling her every woman wants an emperor. Every empress wants an emperor. Somebody that can come in, swiftly organize the situation, assess the situation, do what needs to be done, and get the fuck on. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of immature ass bullshit. He comes in, he's clean about how he moves. Think about you know who I'm thinking of? Who has divine masculine energy? Cookie off of Empire. Cookie off of Empire. Now, people could say, what's the daddy name off that show? Terrence Howard's character, that he's an emperor. He gives me empress. He's a little bit more bitch made than her. If you ask me. Okay. And this is a prime example of the situation, like the roles reversing, where she's much more assertive, much more aggressive, much more of a go-getter. Lucius, yeah. He is much more of a sneaky sly. I'll have somebody else do it for me. I'm not gonna, that's an empress energy where you sit back and delegate. Emperors come in and say, okay, this would need to be done, I'm gonna do it. And they might delegate too, but it's more so like they're not gonna delegate with a throwing rocks and hiding hands. They're gonna come in and be like, nigga, go cut that nigga head off. That's Cookie. That's Cookie. Fuck it. You don't want to do it? Give me the motherfucking gun. Nigga, I'll do it myself. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, every empress wants a man that can come in, see what the situation is, handle that. I'll air this bitch out if I need to. You feel me? That energy. That's what she wants to see happen. And then the 10 of air. So she wants to see the situation lifted of the burdens that are on it right now. Because, yeah. It says the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Expect things to get better now. She wants to be able to expect things to get better and recover from an addiction. That gives me ego card. Recover from the toxicity. Recover from the addiction to all the bullshit that y'all may have had going on in your relationship and situation. So let's see what the divine masculine would like to see moving forward. What would the divine masculine like to see moving forward? What would the divine masculine like to see? What would he love to see moving forward in this situation with the divine feminine? What would he, this one wants to come out. He would love to see this situation change in front of his eyes. He would love to see the situation go from negative to positive, just like that. I would say, okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. The truth. Queen of Swords. I don't know if I believe this, but Spirit is telling me the divine masculine would love to see the divine feminine, her side of the truth, her real, raw, unadulterated truth. He wants to see who you are. He needs to see, like, there may have been certain suspicions of certain things, or like just not knowing exactly how you're feeling. Because even with the Hermit card, the divine feminine might not necessarily be telling him everything, because women do tend to be more inward. Even though people say we're more emotional, we're gonna be scared as fuck of rejection, period. Okay, so they might not always enclose all the details, and men tend to be very sensitive. So if you tell them everything at once, a lot of times they don't really know how to take it all take it all in. So it's showing me that he does really wish to see the truth from her in her own way. He loves that part of her personality. He likes when she can be honest with him. He likes to feel like she'll be more honest with him than she'll be with others. And so he wants to see that side of her again. He doesn't want to see the side of her that's like, nigga, move. He wants to see the side that's like, honestly, truthfully, this is just what it is. And without all the emotion, without all the attitude, without all the extras, just like, what's up? What is it? And he might even want to be in communication with her, because swords also rule over communication. So he might just want to talk. And the feminine, I don't necessarily get the energy that she wants to talk, excuse me, that she wants to talk right now. And then also there's the Knight of Pentacles. So he wants her to come to him. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I don't want to be biased about the situation. I got my own situation going on. It's reflecting back to me in these cards. I don't want to put that on y'all. But what I'm getting out these cards is he wants her to come to him with money. Anybody that knows tarot knows that the knights, the knights are movers and shakers. They come and they go, right? Pentacles are money. He wants her to come through and help him fortify. I'll say that. fortify his resources. He wants her to come in and help him elevate his resources. Knights tend to be passionate beings. They move off of like, not impulse, but like whatever the suit is, that's what they want. That's what their objective is, right? So the objective with the pentacles is to get money. It's to get money, to acquire resources, to acquire money, period. That's just what it is. Stability. You feel me? That's what it is. They're trying to round some shit up right now. And so they want the feminine to come to them in a slow and steady way in order to provide stability. Or hopefully maybe they want to go to her in a slow and steady way to provide stability, right? Because they want the situation to change. They don't want the situation to keep going the way that it's been going. And the way that it was going. For him, he might have been working on something, but he was real stingy about it. Real stingy. Like hella stingy. But working though. You feel what I'm saying? But still trying to figure his shit out. Even though he might not have had it all, what he did have, he was holding on to. And so now it's like this energy of either him going to her or her coming to him, but he wants that transportation to be made and that contact to be made on the front of, hey, I want to either offer you or be offered an opportunity to stabilize with you. Okay, so tell me, Spirit, that was where would they like to go? Where is the Divine Feminine going? This is going to be my last pull. Unless anybody has a super chat that they want to go ahead and put up. $5 super chat for a tarot pull. One question. Or you guys can PayPal me. Or we can do a $10 super chat or a PayPal for an astrological breakdown. Okay, so where is the Divine Feminine going? Where is the Divine Feminine going? What energy is she going into? Yeah. She is not holding up her train for nobody. She ain't delayed. She is becoming stronger. She's learning how to tame her inner beast. And she's also becoming renewed in this situation. Yeah, she's being renewed in this situation. She's being asked to evaluate it, make a real serious assessment of the facts. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, though. She wants to make a serious, she wants to really take a real deep look at what's actually in front of her and see if she can work with that energy. And also, regardless of that, she's found her strength within this. Because remember, when she started in the past was the hermit. She started as like, I'll do anything for you, face ass. You feel what I'm saying? And now she's found her inner strength to the point where she can stand on her own too. And so she's releasing the judgments on herself, releasing judgments on the divine masculine. And she's forgiving the situation because she realizes that like we can all only do what we can do. You feel me? Like it's not even that deep to be trying to press on somebody like that when you can press your own gas. And so the 8 of Fire tells me that with these new discoveries, she's going to be moving in a way that is quick, it's swift, the blockages are being lifted, and lots of things are going to start coming into fruition for her all at the same time. It might seem like a little bit of a lot. It might seem very overwhelming, but it's going to be a good overwhelming. It's going to be a lot. You feel me? So what is the divine masculine facing? What is the divine masculine facing in the future? What is his future? What's going to happen for him? What is the divine masculine facing in his future with the divine feminine? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Aw. Damn, y'all. I feel like I'm just trying to hold a divine masculine right now, but like on some real shit. Like I said, I can't make these damn cards up now. The truth. He's facing the truth. Let's put one more card to see what the divine masculine is facing as of right now. What is he facing? Give me one card, please, Spirit. One more card to just round it all up. Maybe clarify these cards that are in front of me. Okay, thank you. I think he's going to end up going back after her. Because he has the Knight of Wands himself. Yeah, so I think he's going to end up going back after her. Knight of Wands is the passionate one, right? It's the one that follows his heart. It's the one that doesn't take no for an answer. And Four of Cups is him literally sitting there wishing shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't think the divine master, I think he's got too much pride. And the truth. He wants to know the truth of their connection. He wants to know, was it real? All of this for nothing? Really? That's what he feeling. He like, man, something else got to, I'm not accepting that truth. You're going to have to give me the ultimate divine truth. Because this truth here that I thought I wanted, I don't want that truth. I don't want the truth just from you. Because it's three sides. Your side, my side, and the ultimate. I want the ultimate. Right? So if this reading resonated with any divine feminines or masculines out there, please let me know. Please let me know. Please like this video. Make sure to subscribe. I'll be here all night. No, I'm kidding. But I'm getting ready to leave. And I just want to let you guys know that I do appreciate all of your energy. Thank you guys, whoever it was that joined me on Super Chat. And for you just corresponding with me. You know, I don't do this just to hear myself talk. I hear myself talk all day long. I teach kids and I'll be like, sit your ass down. Like, I ain't trying to do that with y'all. I'll be really trying to connect with y'all and grow through this connection. I'll find out a lot about myself through reading for y'all. And I get to hone my craft all at once. So I do appreciate you, Elijah, if you're still here. I will be contacting you tomorrow, sometime after, what's tomorrow? Wednesday, sometime after 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I get off of work around 6, so I'll be ready to do the reading sometime around, sometime after 7, and it won't be too late. But I will be contacting you via email to see, what's up and when you'll be ready type thing. So I can go ahead and deliver that to you since you already did make your payment. Thank you, Bree. I appreciate you tonight. Y'all have been here. Y'all have been with me. Bree said, are you hanging in there? Yeah, in there like swimwear. Just being my best self, doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I will be back this Friday. And then my goal is every other Friday, like every single Friday, to come in with y'all. As y'all seen, y'all want to see my office right now? Y'all want to see it? I'll show it to you because I want y'all to know why I haven't really been doing these readings. I don't like getting on the floor like that, but the rest of my office looks like this. Oh, hot ass mess. So I have to clean that up. But hopefully I can get that done soon. So I can get my zen back into the space. I might just keep things kind of like this and put a pillow down or something. I kind of like this. It was very intimate with you guys. You're welcome, Christy. Y'all have been so great. I hope that this is not the last time that we interact. If y'all see me on here, just pop in, say what's up. Follow me on Twitter. Nell Nicole, N-E. Here, I'll put it here because I don't feel like spelling it. Come hit me up on there. Y'all know where to find me on here. If you have any video suggestions or like transits that are coming up and y'all want me to read for them, just let me know. and I will dig into that. But my mind be everywhere. I got so many video ideas that I want to do. It's like I'm overwhelmed a little bit. I just need to take a step back and kind of service y'all a little bit more. Sometimes when you try to do stuff like this, you think more about the plan than you do the people that you're servicing. And I don't want my channel to be like all about what I want to talk about. No, sometimes it be about what y'all really want to know. So let me know, leave some comments, and I'll see y'all later. Love you. Bye. In the street, in the street.